You
You
know.
know?
Y'all already started. Now you gotta go ahead and join it with the oil. Now y'all need the oil to step.
You need the oil every time.
Y'all
Yeah.
need it now. We live now. What
I
up?
see.
Yeah.
Welcome back to conversation 6.
What it
Yo,
You
be
did.
live in effect. Sonya in the bed laying back. You dig?
I'm chilling.
Man.
Chilling,
See that
chilling.
arm behind her. Tell him to put his arm down. He ain't got nothing.
Ooh,
The arm behind you.
there ain't no arm behind me. This my bed rail, boy. You
Uh,
got to, you got to hold on.
put it down now. Don't worry about it. He put the
Whatever. Ain't no, like, get your ass out of here.
So what
Trust
topic?
me. Any nigga in the bed with me.
Mm. You say she in that bed by herself. She tired.
Because if somebody was in the bed with me, trust me, we ain't gonna
You
be
wouldn't,
laying here.
you wouldn't be on here.
Damn. Ain't no layers all play, cuz.
Ain't no lay, it's all play.
You know.
Yes.
Man.
Okay. Know all that. That ain't none of my business, but okay.
Yeah,
Okay. You
somebody
young
get
You
lady.
the one start talking about somebody, somebody da.
I just
somebody,
thought I saw the arm behind
somebody
you.
took it down at 7 o'clock.
I just thought I saw an arm back there. If you hear me, raise your hand. She got him. She got him in check. Nah, nigga, you better not raise your hand.
Wow.
Nigga, you better keep your head up on them covers.
Y'all ain't shit.
That's what he under the covers.
Yeah.
That's a
Uh-huh.
mess. I
But we
can't
gonna,
even relax.
gonna keep it PG, Sonya. We're not gonna. We can't even get R. We're not even gonna get R.
Hmm.
Any activity you got going on over there, keep it at a minimum, please. Y'all ain't got no topics for today,
Maybe.
We're
but
gonna talk
but
about this 11/16. You know what I'm saying?
huh?
Let's talk about this 11/16.
11/16. Oh, you
Yeah.
talking about the project I got coming up.
Yes,
See
sir.
that
Yeah.
that's selfish plugging. I don't want to do that.
That ain't self,
Why?
but we worldwide. Man, who the best person in the world to plug yourself?
Bounce back.
That bounce back. They're coming out on the 22nd. I mean on the 16th.
On the 20.
Actually, it's a part of a bigger project. I'm doing something different. Like the project is called 11/16. Of course, that's my birthday, but it's also going to be 11 songs that are going to be released on the 16th of each month, starting February all the way into December. So it's going to be a
Wow.
campaign video. So something to look forward to from your boy on the 16th of every month, starting Thursday with the bounce back. It's going to be a
With the
different thing.
bounce back.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Look forward to that. It's gonna be ramping it up all summer. Also Fifth Saturdays on Fifth Avenue in Fifth City. Every fifth
Mm.
Saturday we doing a food giveaway. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? We
Oh,
have
okay.
bouncy houses out there. We're gonna have a stage performances. We're gonna give out Golden Hearts, which is a award to community service, people who doing good community service. We're gonna have a ceremony and give them a golden heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Oh,
stuff
okay. That's dope.
Up.
this year.
That's what respect. Respect.
You know what I'm
Give
saying?
yourself the buzz. Hit the button, Joe. Turn up.
I don't even know where I'm slipping.
You cutting up. You was slipping today. Yes, sir.
You
I'm
start.
slipping.
There you go. Song you cheering that song.
Huh?
That's a
Huh?
congratulations. Congratulations. You know. I said Sonya was cheering us on.
I was. I'm very supportive.
That's what's up. So how long you been in the rap industry?
Who me?
Yes,
I,
sir.
He ain't talking to me. I do got a few bars though. No, I'm just
Go
playing.
ahead, sis.
No,
Go
I'm just playing.
yeah. I remember you in the ciphers in high school. What was your rap name?
I did not have no rap name, sir.
Man. Yeah.
A fool man.
So you was rapping, you was getting
Yeah,
it in.
No.
ciphers. She got
No.
a chain on now. You see that gold chain? She slick. She thinks she's slick. She was trying to play sick so she can get up and go out. Look at her. She still got on her go out clothes.
What?
Look
A
at her.
fool.
He done rolled
My
out.
back hurt.
Oh, he was rubbing her back, so he stopped rubbing her back, huh?
Y'all terrible. If I wish somebody was.
Mm.
So he been 100 since the 80s. I've been 100 since the 80s. Exactly. That's what it is. Come on, man. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something.
Okay, so I got a topic.
Okay.
So what y'all think about? So, I don't know if y'all know the history of a black sheep. So technically, like that was it was deemed, of course, evil. And it was unprofitable because they couldn't dye the wool of a black sheep. And it was, instead of it being seen like a rarity or treated like a rarity or a hotter type of commodity, it was deemed such a bad thing. And so that's why, throughout the years, people get deemed the black sheep of the family, if for whatever, reason they don't go with the norm of the family. Like, do y'all really believe in such a thing? Like, do you think the people that think they the black sheep really is a black sheep, or are they a problem?
I heard that word black sheep, it was a good thing when I was reading a couple of different articles and things of that sort. So I'm like, they were like, well, being a black sheep, they say it's a bad thing, quote unquote, but it's supposed to be really a good thing. You singled out, you're different. That's they say you're supposed to be different than everyone else. Not that you're a bad person, but us as our culture, we use it as, oh, you the black sheep, you the bad person. You bad one out of the family or out of the bunch. That's what, but I don't
I think that the meaning is gonna always be ever changing based on society. If society think that being different is the way to go, then black sheep gonna mean a good thing. If society think that, going with everything or just going against the grain, then it's gonna be deemed, a bad thing.
Right. Black sheep just means set apart. Whether it's good or bad, it's different than status quo. I'm not like the family. I'm the black sheep. That don't mean it's bad. Don't mean it's good. It just means it's different. And some people take that and they fall victim, and some people take it as motivation and use to stick out. Most of that most people look up to are black sheeps. They don't fit in. They stand out.
Right, stand out.
Superstars, they stand out from a crowd. You can see them, you can feel their essence and their presence. Like, you need worker bees. You need people who gonna go along with this program. You need the white sheep. You need the people that's who keep the country going. That's who keep the world moving. But then you also need the black sheeps because that's who changed the world and that's who keep the world progressing. You know what I'm saying? Difference between moving and progressing. We can keep moving with the white sheep, but it's gonna take the black sheep to think outside the box, to be like, you know what, instead of cutting in this square, why don't we cut in a circle? We might get it done quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck he doing? Going in a circle. Motherfucker followed, then another followed, then another followed. Because he got done with his faster than everybody else going in that goddamn circle. So everybody else going in the circle now. See what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen those videos where they be trying to stack it's either like bottles or something, and one start at one end and the other one start at the other end? Y'all ever seen those? And the person that always start at the end win.
Right, most of the time.
Yeah. And I think that's such a good representation of, the last shall be first and the first shall be last. But what made me bring up the black sheep was because I was at work today. My patient, her birthday, September 13th, and I kind of, just trying to be personal. But I'm like, oh, that's my mom's birthday. And she was like, yeah, but I was born on Friday the 13th, and everybody think I'm evil. My mama say the same thing.
They was born on the same day?
They was born, they different years, of course, but September 13th.
But are you sure it's different years? Because September 13th don't fall on a Friday every year.
Not every year, but she was born on Friday the 13th.
That's what I'm saying. Both of them were, right?
Yeah, but that lady wasn't. That was a younger lady
Like
than
Tomas,
my mother,
you know what I'm saying?
Your mom.
huh?
Oh, she was younger than your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like I understood what she was saying because that's a thing I've heard, my whole life because that's how my mama feel. She feel like because she was born on Friday the 13th that she got this stigma on her and da 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 da, and that she deemed black sheep often. And I love my mama, but she's something else. she's something else.
Why she's something else? Why you say she's something else?
Well, based on my time with her, and again, my grandma was very intricate in my life because my mother had me young. And something that my grandma told me, when I got older was, that my mama always wanted to go against whatever, the rules was. All her other kids, my grandma had 6 kids. She said, of course, when kids be teenagers, they're gonna have some, they go, be disobedient at some point. And she was like, I could punish them and they would pretty much learn their lesson. She like, not your mom.
She's rebellious.
She was rebellious from the beginning. Like it was never a time in which she wasn't like that. And my mother is still that way right now.
Yeah, that's some person. That's from childhood. Some down to the DNA to the bloodline. Some.
You think you got some of that?
Yeah.
You rebellious too?
I'm not rebellious, but I have that fire, that boldness that she got. I have it. It's in me. And when I was younger, I used to hate it. Because soon as I would be bold or speak my mind, only thing I ever heard was, "Oh, you just like your mama." It used to piss me off. And I'm like, damn, I can't be honest.
So
I can't say what it is.
you ever been married before, Sonya?
Yeah, I was married for 20 years.
So did you submit to your husband?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm very submissive if I'm being led correctly. I'm not one that's gonna allow you to make me walk off a cliff. I feel like as your wife and your helpmate, it's my duty to help you sometimes. Okay. If you doing something and it's taking us down, the wrong road and maybe you can't see it, I feel like it's my duty to say, hey babe,
Right.
maybe we should rethink this. Maybe there's another path or whatever. Now, if you decide and then I went along to the end and then we fell off the cliff. So then the second time, I'm like, hey, I'm not going off the cliff this time. It's one thing submissive doesn't mean be a dummy.
Of course. Correct.
No, it doesn't.
It don't mean that. So, and a real man or a real man that is being led by God and being led, with the best of intentions, he would be able to listen and receive the help that is being provided for him.
Right. Y'all working together accordingly. So
Because we're a team.
What about your mom? She wasn't submissive to her husband?
Absolutely not. And I believe that that's the reason why I feel like I might be a little bit overly submissive because I never wanted to have the dynamic that she had. She was very much the dominant person in her relationships. Every single one I've ever seen her in. And she was married for a long time. And my stepdad, he's a lovely man, but I did not, ever agree with the way, and that was my mom. I love her. Okay, but I
Right.
never agree with the way he was being treated. Like I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You know,
I,
right from wrong. You know
I
what.
knew that that was not okay. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it's like, you know, and again, I don't even think it's nothing wrong with being bold and being, you know, strong in your mind and having an opinion. It's nothing wrong with that. But it's a time and a place for things, and it's a way in which you express it.
Right. Correctly.
I,
Yep.
you know, so that be the difference. You know, because my mouth can get real bad. I know where I got that from. It
Oh.
can get real bad. If you cross the line with me,
Reckless reader.
you know, if you cross the line with me,
Gone.
ew.
Gone.
it's you know, it's hard for me to come up off of it, which is the reason why I'm very smooth for a long time.
But see,
I'm
that
cool for a long time, and I'm gonna communicate properly with you. I'm gonna explain to you whatever your action is that is making me feel some kind of way. And once you give me the indication that you don't care, then I'm not gonna care you. And then we gonna see who don't care the most.
but
Uh,
see, that's two different things. That's like respect and submissive. So now you saying that you can get very disrespectful towards an individual that you're dating.
Anybody that
Okay.
play with me, it don't got to be somebody I'm dating. Anybody, because in every aspect, whether you're a family member, if it's a romantic love, if you're a friend, if you are a co-worker, I'm very solid. So if you get me to the point where the line has been crossed, you really didn't did something.
Now, I find it strange that you say that, and I'm going to piggyback off of what I said last week in the
Beverly,
comments. Um,
you just jump in. Say hi. Damn. You so
Hi everybody. I'm so sorry. I apparently am very rude. I do. Oh, excuse me, but
What's your name?
my
Hollywood.
name's Ebony, but you can call me Hollywood. But what I want to say is, first of all, when you meet someone, 9 times out of 10, they ask a lot of questions to learn you, so they become a narcissist. If you get what I'm saying.
Hmm.
So the whole point of actually dating and being the submissive and dominant in the relationship, you gave them all the information they needed to treat you how they wanted to be, how you wanted to be treated, as well as use it against you as a uh like pretty much like a noose, because you become so involved in what they have going on and how they're not treating you right anymore. But in reality, you never took the time to really sit down and learn that man, and that man never really sat down and took the time to learn you. Secondly, as far as being raised a certain way, my mom was always submissive to my stepdad. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Okay.
Until he couldn't do for himself like that anymore, like when he retired. Then she became the dominant. See, that's called balance. And that's what a lot of relationships don't have. They don't have balance because everybody wants to be right and nobody wants to be wrong. We have a lot of chiefs, but no Indians. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Now,
So you saying that
so
dynamic because he stopped making money, he stopped being the dominant one in the house?
as far as financially, but as
That's,
far as the rules and how the house is ran, he's still dominant in that.
oh, okay. That's what I was trying to say.
Now, that's one thing she'll never take from him, because once you rob a man of his pride and his manhood, he'll never treat you the same, period. And I've learned that from listening to the girls that date guys and watching other people's relationship. It's just not something that I would do per se, because we're going to guess this whole relationship, because you're going to learn me naturally and I'm not going to tell you anything, because we're going to learn and grow as one, because that's how it should be. A man should be a woman's provider, not far as financially, but hold her spirit up. Like when she's down, he can make her feel good.
You sound
But a
scarred.
woman,
You sound
huh?
Hollywood. You sound scarred. You really sound scarred. You like You sound like you're going into a situation guarded and going spoon feed information instead of being an open book, so y'all can get to a place where y'all know each other sooner. You saying from what I gather, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say what you're saying, but from what I gather from what you're saying was
Mhm.
that if you go into a situation open like a book, then you basically getting the narcissist ammunition. Why would you assume that the person you're with is a narcissist, first of all? Second of all, why would you be with a person who's narcissistic?
Well,
Should
secondly, first of all, I don't trust anybody as far as I can see them. And I go off energy. So if your energy ain't right and you tell me something and your words don't match your actions, then I'm going to kind of go on a guarded defense because now I feel like you're lying to me for no reason when you didn't have to offer certain information to me.
you've been
Because
a
I'm very well, by me being in lesbian relationships, I'm very open with my partner.
woman,
I
so
tell them about my past now. As far as them actually learning me and not judging me on my past, that's different because most women are not. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think no women is open to receiving new information because, like I said, they always have the need to feel right about everything. Like they have to be in control of everything because they've been in control for so long due to the black man being erased out of the household. That's where that kicks in. And you get what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
I got
Well, I get that, but like it's so many of us as well that because we are always in control. Me personally, I crave for not to be. So when I'm with my man, I want to turn this brain so off because I in life I'm in control of everything. I'm a boss at work. I'm a boss over here. I'm a boss over here. When I'm with my man, I don't want to be the boss. I
That
don't
makes
want to
sense.
be the boss. I just want to be whatever he want me to be.
that's what's
That's
up.
all.
But I
Well,
want
it's
to
like most women though.
be.
Huh?
Now Hollywood, I got a question for you.
Sure.
I heard you say that when it comes to the man have to make the woman feel good. I kind of got lost that, you know, when you said that
What I
earlier.
mean by that is nurture her spirit, nurture her soul. Like he should pour into her like he would want her to pour into him.
The woman
Because as I was raised,
Uh-huh.
my mom always taught me to be the cooker, the cleaner, the listener, be his comforter, help him out when he's in time of need and not judge him for anything that he's going through because as a man he goes through a lot in the world and the world is always beating him down. So you be his comfort. But since I don't like men, I can't really, you understand what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
that's how I am with a woman. But I know how I should be if I did have a man or
so
was
so
in a
so
relationship
how
with a
does that
man.
how does that work with two nurturers? Like how do that
It's
dynamic?
very
And I got one
sensitive.
more question too. One more question too.
And I,
Do,
Sure.
do body
I
count matter in a lesbian relationship like it does in a heterosexual relationship?
I said, what did you say?
Does body count matter in a lesbian relationship?
Yeah, because they fall in love too fast, but I'm not one of those. But majority of the time they fall in love so fast they don't really learn each other. They just in it for like they lusting after each other until they learn each other. Then they realize they really don't like each other and now they're broken up. I don't play like that. But I've noticed that's kind of the roller coaster they all take. And you see a lot of jokes about it on Facebook, but most of those jokes be true as the fuck. Like they be definitely true because you see it.
Because it's like in a heterosexual relationship, there's a natural balance that's already ingrained in the two participants. You know what I'm saying? You got the man who's supposed to be the leader, provider. You got the woman who's supposed to be the nurturer, multiplier. You know what I'm saying? Like we come in pretty much knowing what we supposed to do. Now, when you come in, you got two women. Like, do y'all like talk about which role y'all gonna play, or do it naturally falls in line, or do y'all have a discussion? Be like, look, I'm gonna be the this, and you gonna be the that, or is it like y'all personalities just mesh together? However, I don't know how to ask better than that.
Well, that's kind of different on the lesbian side because you can have two dominant females that like each other and they both like to be dominant with each other. They like the aggression. Then you can have one that's dressed like a boy but is actually the submissive one, and the one that's dressed like a woman is the dominant one. And then you can have some that are dressed like boys that are dominant and do what men do, and the woman is the submissive one. It could go a variety of ways. It just depends on that person's preference and what they actually like.
So does it have to be a dominant and a submissive for it to work? Can two dominants actually work? Can two submissives work? Like they arguing over who not gonna do it. I mean, they one arguing over who gonna do it, the other one's arguing over who not gonna do it. Don't you think it has to be like one in order for a battery to work? You know what I'm saying? It's a plus and a negative. Like it has, like you said, balance. It has to be some kind of balance in order for work. Do you think that's why a lot of the relationships are not working because they're not balanced?
Well, I could say that, but then I could be wrong because they could have total balance. They could have an understanding of who does what and what goes where because I can't speak for everybody. I can only really speak for me and on the things that I have seen and how I've been introduced to certain things. Because I never thought that a dominant and a dominant could really work. I thought you either had to be the submissive one or the dominant one, but like I said, to each his own. But I know what I prefer, and I prefer to be with a submissive woman, not because I'm controlling, but because I feel like that is the appropriate balance for me because I'm more of the dominant one. I like
No,
to run the show.
but when you was talking earlier, and you were saying how you were talking, how you brought up to treat your mate. You said man, but you did say that when you got females, you treat your females the same way your mother told you to treat your man. So by saying that, that kind of makes you the submissive one, but maybe that's what it sounds like. So it sounds like a contradiction for real.
Well, it may sound like a contradiction, but like I said, I was taught how to love a man, but seeing as how I don't like men. Weigh in on this because Curtis, what do you have to say?
And then,
Well, my friend wants to weigh in on this.
oh, okay,
And
okay.
he seems to have a lot to say right now. And he's throwing me off because he keep asking. What? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So
On the phone. We want to see him. Hand on the phone.
Introduce yourself.
Just like, what's your name, bro?
Crunch.
Crunch. All right.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
pleasure to meet y'all. So I've been listening from the beginning, from when she tuned in, and a couple of things that stood out to me was like the young lady, she was speaking on what a man should do if he was, under the covenant of God and how he should react or how she believes it should be portrayed. That was just one thing. And then it led to the balance in between relationships of dominance and submissiveness because of how she continued her conversation on how she no longer desires to be the dominant one. Um, Historically, like Ebony did say, men were taken out of the household. So the children or the young men or boys or whatever grew up, under women's guidance. And so now that they have this depiction of what a man should be, it's only based on what they desire a man to be from a position of which they could never be. Like you can't say, a man should do this and a man should do that, or a man should be this and a man should be that when you're never gonna be a man. You can't be a man. I can't say a woman should do this or a woman should do that, or they should be like this or that because I could never be a woman. What
I
I do
beg.
have to do is
I did beg to differ on that. You can't tell a woman how she's supposed to act because God put you in dominion over woman. It's God, man, woman, then children. That's like saying I can't tell a child what to do because I ain't a child. Well, you supposed to tell a child what to do. You
so
supposed
there. Here's the difference in between that. You're speaking about something that you gave birth to lead over. You're supposed to lead a woman, but not it. How can I put this accurately?
basically gave birth to her without.
Because that's a religious point of view. You know what I'm saying? But everything is backed by socialization.
And that's
Because
the
even your religion is backed by socialization. That's only one perception of how a lifestyle should be. Nowhere in the Bible does it actually say you should practice monogamy. Everyone that spoke on marriage in the Bible at least had 2, 3 more wives.
yeah.
Let's be
Nobody said
correct.
nothing about
They had
monogamy.
about
I agree
4 or
with that.
5, maybe 12. And had
I mean, okay,
Monogamous,
4 or 5,
monogamous or
maybe
not,
12.
Hold on.
But
monogamous or not, the man had specific duties and was the head. Whether they had multiple wives, that mean
the head of the household,
they were still head of 100 of them.
right? Understood. We're not taking away from that. The reason why I spoke on that was because that begins the imbalance of what dominance is. Like when
Mm-hmm.
women say, "I have to be the dominant one," or you. Nobody told you that. You
Mm-hmm.
took on that personification and then justified it based on what your expectations were and how they weren't being met. No man is gonna come out here and be like, "I have to be the submissive one," because she's not being emotionally supportive enough.
Right.
That's not gonna happen automatically. If y'all pay attention to the generations and how they carry on, no woman is actually being raised on how to treat a man. They were never there.
Where Ebony
They,
was. And then she turned out not to like us and shit. Get the fuck out of here. How you trying to take us and you don't
Hey,
fuck?
hell no.
hey, listen.
Wasted time. Damn.
First of all, I done hung out with so many people
Hey,
from
that's
white,
right.
Asian, Chinese, and it just seemed like y'all all whores. So I'm cool.
Women are ours too.
Who all whores?
Most men,
Me,
they
we're
don't know how to keep it in their pants. Cause
not meant to be.
listen.
The problem
I
is
can
they
go
lying.
out.
I
I'm
give you
trying to
that.
tell you.
The problem is they lying. That's the problem. The problem is they
That's
lying.
true.
Everything is based on perception.
How
You
they
ain't honest
view.
about it, then that's on you.
I just listen to them
Everybody's
talk,
arguing.
and I make my own judgments, and I be
But
like,
you just
oh, I'm
saying,
all right.
so you saying you switched over to women because they not whores?
There's women out here cheating right now and crying over fingers.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
So it is.
Wow.
So the fuck is.
Logic. I'm trying to get the
These is
Not
logic.
dangerous
fingers.
over here.
Hold on. I'm trying
Finger
to get.
bangers. You hear me?
Whoa.
Listen, it's women out here moaning while they getting their strap on sucked, and I still
Now they delusional, friend. Because at this point, you fucking can't. They're fucking delusional.
I'm talking
Okay.
about full blown moans. Ooh, yeah, like that. Now swallow it. Oh,
So
That's fucking delusional,
something I
friend.
wanted to
First of all,
piggyback on that Miss Hollywood said
Go ahead,
was
son.
about how people about a narcissist. Let me tell you what I
do
know about that.
you guys know the definition of narcissist?
that person that
Yeah.
mimics the
I would
actual
love.
person. Oh well.
Hold
Okay,
on.
look it up.
Let her finish. Go ahead, son.
So the thing about a narcissist is that you don't recognize them unless you've had one before. But if this is your first time and you're dating and you've never ran into a narcissist, you won't know it because they'll pretend that they so engaged with you and they want to know everything about you. They're gonna ask questions, like you said, to use it against you, but you will never know that until it happens. Because
Well,
that's
you
how
can't say
good
that.
Cold, Joe. They cold.
That's
You
how
can't say
good a
that.
narcissist is.
You ain't.
And they have to, and they will mess your head up more than several times before you realize that that's what's happening. Like, damn, they
So,
It's,
you.
it's
so, so then my question would be: Is who teaching y'all discernment and character? If that be the case, because
you can really spot one. Like, listen,
yeah, if you're telling me you went through your whole life naive, then all right, cool, I'll accept
No,
that.
you
But
do
if you
not
learn
have
from
to
your
be
mistakes
naive
and
to
you
get
report,
fooled.
if you
okay.
read if you paid attention to the red signs and the red flags and all this new terminology that people came up for not saying that they were paying attention to the person, they never got to know the person that they were with. Where are you getting your discernment from, if not the lesson?
They so new at it, bro. Because you got to think about it. When
And
the whole get together situation was, it was the man. They father went out and picked their husband. You know what I'm saying? And they were just married off
Right.
for 4 cows and a moose. You know what I'm saying? But
Not a
For
moose.
fortune.
but the thing was the
They
reason
were
why.
married off for fortune
Not a move.
and wealth.
Not a
Hold
moose.
on. The reason why
Crazy word.
the man had to have something to give was to show that this is a man of value. I'm not gonna marry my daughter off to nobody. So we had
Right.
a determined for them.
No, it's funny he
But
said
that's
that.
the equal bondage and yoke. Equally yoke and equally bondage.
It's only in the last 20, 30 years, well, 40, 50 years now that they gained the right to have to try to get some discernment or something. Because up until that point, they wasn't no dating. It was all right, this is who you gonna marry.
And everybody don't have discernment because they just don't. They don't know what it is. And
Well,
they don't know what discernment is. And people think you're speaking, oh, you're trusting your gut. And you know, everybody got different terms for what they think discernment is.
my bad.
But everybody
funny
don't
that-
have it though.
No,
Just
they
like
don't.
you,
No.
just like everybody don't have common sense, but you think everybody should
Now,
have
now we
common sense.
don't. Now we don't. Now we. I'm gonna stop you right there now, because I took a psychology class, and they say there's no such thing as common sense.
Oh, it
It's
is.
whatever that you're.
common sense isn't the same.
Yeah, because it's what you're taught and you're
Exactly.
learned,
What's common to you may not be common to the next.
and it's not. So you can't common sense, and everybody has it because it's totally different concepts about common sense.
Why are they telling you?
But
It-
what?
It's some common sense to a point, but it ain't. It's to
First
a
of all, you
Like,
should
it's
know
kinda-
right from wrong.
I'm just saying that, for example, if
That's
you
the same
touch
thing
the
as having
stove
common
and
sense.
it's hot
Everybody
and it
doesn't
burns
feel like
your
wrong.
hand,
that's common sense.
Right is a
you
direction.
shouldn't
no,
do it
no.
again if you don't want your hand burned.
Directions.
I guess.
But everybody in
But
the
you had to
real world
learn that though.
to the regular class.
Exactly. Which is
Trial.
the point that I was
I think
making,
people-
is that everybody don't
I
have
think it's-
discernment because they haven't learned it. That was the
Yeah,
point that I
but-
was making.
Bars, that's them
But like I
bars
said,
in high school.
I've been dating. Like when you date older and you're around people 3 times your age, you watch. Because I'm an observer. If I don't do shit else, I'm gonna observe. Because I'm real quiet when I'm around people that I don't know. Because I want to read the room and I'm gonna go past everybody, be nice. Because I want to get the energy.
You're a narcissist.
When your energy is right, I don't fuck with you.
You're a
And I've
narcissist.
seen a lot of shit go on in my life, and I don't fuck with people like that because once you talk to me and we have a conversation and it's not making sense what you're saying, I know you're on bullshit and you're trying to get something. You have a purpose. You're trying to figure out a way that I can be useful to you. And I don't allow that energy in my life.
Shouldn't you be useful?
Everybody should be useful.
First of all, it's a limit to usefulness, okay?
What?
Because people will abuse you in your
Uh,
kindness.
my second question was to you, Hollywood. Before we got thrown off, you said trust. You don't trust a person as far as you can see him.
Sure don't.
Okay,
I
No
can like you
way.
and I trust you. Well, you got glasses, so that ain't very far. Nigga, I
You
take
know
these glasses
what?
off. It's even further, okay?
Not too much on the eyeglass people. Not too much.
Yeah, because I'm going into that community as we speak.
In the room where I look glasses here. Ain't nobody finna be playing with you today, nigga.
Now my glasses on.
Not all right. I see what you're doing for.
You need them things.
Man, I just need them to read.
I need them to see, period.
Period. Right. Period. That mean if you only need them to read, you're not a real eyeglass wearer.
So
You're
y'all,
not real. Yeah,
y'all
you're not.
y'all don't need them the
I
rest
think-
of the night. Only when y'all on y'all period.
What the fuck? What?
He said what? What did you say?
Y'all both say I need my glasses on my period.
No, we said period. We need our glasses. Period.
I don't know what he heard, but that was definitely not it. But that
Uh-oh.
is okay though.
Glasses and period.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
but I'm not trusting the people because I done got scalded a few times trying to trust people.
right.
Are
So
you
that's
So I don't fuck with people.
must
Are
you.
you trustworthy?
It seemed like
Huh?
you've been something
Are
like
you
that.
trustworthy?
You got to trust everybody and to get involved with them. You know, it's a trust. That's if you've been a friendship like you got on this podcast. You trust it. You know,
Positive.
but you trust it.
I think the issue is that people trying to trust them
Now,
again
mind
their
you-
expectations and not trusting people to be who they actually are. Forget
Now
what
that's
they
what I
say.
trust.
Trust them to be who they are, but you're
Because
depending on people to be who you expect them to be. Hey, I wear a fancy coat, I dress like this, I talk like this, I'm gonna act like this, and then when they get off the scene, off camera, they're
broke his
another
tail,
person.
broke as fuck. Anyway,
Well, you know,
I've been
everybody got
around Sherman
everybody got another.
physically, so I do know his energy, and he's him regardless of anything. So I respect that. So it's not that I trust him entirely, but I trust him enough to come around him and hang out. But it's not like because we working on that. The more and I be around him, the more we'll gain trust, and
Okay, okay.
we have to build on that. Like I'm just not coming in trusting, like, oh yeah, let me go to sleep, and like, what the fuck? Who does that?
Homeless
Right.
people. Homeless people do
That's
that.
different, nigga. Homeless
Yeah.
people lay down any fucking way they
Okay,
can.
but there's some homeless sexuals out here.
Oh.
Homeless.
Well, I've
Yeah.
If I
been
could have
I've
just
been
went out the
hurt.
car, I would have. But
And if
you
I told you guys some of the things and the ways that people have hurt me, you would think you would be surprised I still got good sense. Um, some kind of way I'm still optimistic. And some kind of way I still am able to trust, in a sense that I don't want to block
You talk to her. Let me see this.
I don't want to block any potential positive connections because I'm too guarded. Like I'm not saying you have to be a fool or just trust anybody, I'm not saying that. But I feel like if you get, based on your hurt and your past pain, if you get too guarded, you can miss out on some great opportunities, some great friends or great lovers, or great even professional opportunities because if you don't trust enough to take a risk because anytime you're deciding to trust someone or develop a relationship, okay, I'm gonna come hang out with you this time, and then okay, that was cool. I'm gonna do it again. You're still taking a risk because you don't never know when a person gonna show their real, or true colors. You don't know.
Exactly. So you know what? While you were talking, what dawned on me is that my definition of how you would actually know a man, if you see one, is that man has the understanding that he is a tree, a giver of life. At all times, he has to provide a foundation, a home. His roots have to be stable in something. He
Hmm.
can bend and stretch and grow, but not be broken.
Right.
There are going to be times where things are going to live inside this man and make a home in him, and he still has to provide life and still give life through all of the toxic that's in his environment. So he understands that the environment is toxic. He understands that the job is going to be toxic. He understands that the relationship might have its woes in it. There is not going to be
Hmm.
one solid day where everything is going to go solidly smooth that he's not going to have to provide a solution for. We're not
Hmm.
expected to carry the world. We're expected to provide solutions for when the world goes to shit. Whenever your day is broken down, we should have a solution to why you are worthy of this and the attention and adoration that you deserve. When you don't feel at your highest, who you at your lowest. When you feel like the richer part of you is not the wealthiest part of you. Since y'all spoke
Hmm.
on finances, the
Hmm.
richest part of you is never going to be what's in your bank account.
You're right about that.
So with this man being this tree, as he is growing, his blessings are coming in abundance, and so much so that he doesn't have to worry about who he's benefiting or helping around him because he's prospering off of giving life and not destruction. So
Okay.
if you needed a man, that man needs to have that understanding. But you got to understand that, you know what I'm saying? You asking for a Boaz and you need to know what it means to be Ruth.
True.
You can't just
That's
ask
very
for a
much true.
pillar and not know how to maintain it.
Yeah. And I'm not, or would not, you know what I'm saying? I'd never, and I don't ask people to be anything that I don't plan or already am. I'm not going to ask anything of you that I can't do myself. Not gonna ask you to have integrity and I don't have any. Not gonna ask you to be loyal and I'm not loyal. That's not how that works. So that's what I'm saying. If in a way in which I speak and a way in which I carry myself is going to show you a few things off the bat. In way in which you should approach me, in a way in which you should treat me to progress, to do be my tree or give me life or do anything for me, you're gonna already know a standard per se of how you need to come with that.
See, me as a man, the moment I see you and when I approach you and conversate with you, the way you carry yourself is going to tell me how I should treat you and how I should approach you.
That's what
If
I
you're
just
not
said.
going to carry yourself dignifiedly, like we can joke, we hee ha ha, but if your entirety of the conversation is based on how much you want me to spend and how fast you can get me to do it before you have to give me something, you better believe I'm gonna peep that in the beginning of your conversation before you even waste my time.
That
As
shouldn't
you
even be the
should.
conversation.
I would take your phone number. I would engage you in conversation, invite you on a date. The moment you tell me, I hope you're gonna pay, that's when I'm not finna call you. So I'm not finna call you
Whatever
because,
happened to
You don't
Dutch?
pay for dates?
huh?
You don't pay for dates?
I pay for dates, but you're not finna ask me, am I finna pay for it with the expectation of being catered to?
How about nobody pay?
If we gonna be equal and you want equality, then why would you ask me to pay?
Down
If
and
you
What's
dirty.
came
my
here
rep?
drinking water,
What's
you
my
could just get
reciprocity for
water.
that?
I
What's my
don't
get back for that? Are you gonna
I
pay me
don't
back,
want nothing
or
that
are
you
we gonna
don't
go
want to
date for
give
date?
me.
Like
I'm not
it's not
gonna
like
ask
that.
you for a motherfucking thing. I
Not a
don't want none you
motherfucking
don't want
thing.
to give me.
When I say I'm offering you a date, the understanding is if I say let's go on a date, I'm paying for the date. Why would I take you somewhere and not pay?
That's
You
it.
would be
That's it.
surprised.
That wouldn't make sense at all. That would be a contradiction in understanding. Very
Everybody not
uncharacteristic for
civilized.
me to say, hey, come over my house and then I don't offer you nothing to eat.
I don't know now. When I'm offer to eat,
Wow. Didn't
Y'all
you say we
deadly.
was keeping it PG,
that's
dirty old man?
it.
You can't get shit.
That's it. That's it.
I mean, if
That is, you said we was keeping it PG.
Oh my bad.
Did nobody
I
tell
agree
me?
though, don't
That's
don't
what
invite me over
That
your
that's
wasn't
house
what
and
even
don't give me
fair to
Sean
nothing
me.
to
I
said.
said
eat.
I don't belong here.
No, that's
That's
because
what he had said.
she was in the bed.
Reb is my witness. He said we was keeping it PG.
Then
Because
then
you was in the
then
bed
get
with
rid of me. Why am I here?
I'm
go
keeping
for
it
to the
PG.
line.
You trying to get me to be a better person. That's not what the podcast is called. I don't understand. I thought this was views of a lot of people. My view may not be PG. Why are you doing this to me?
I don't
That's
know. That's what.
stressful.
Oh shit.
Well, let's just get X-rated then.
Hey,
That
hey.
goes
Can
back to
oh
people
I
being
gotta I
friends.
have
And
a
be like,
topic,
come on, let's
y'all.
look, but won't get you nothing to eat, but get them something to eat. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What?
Should
And,
be talked about.
So
and can I throw a topic out there, y'all?
Yeah,
Yeah.
come
what's
on.
that?
Come on with it. Come
What's
on.
the
I
topic?
would love to throw out a topic, y'all.
Go ahead. Throw
Throw
it
it
out
out
Y'all
there.
ready?
there. Throw it
Yep.
out
I
there.
can catch.
Okay, this is my topic. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
If
You
you
throwing I'm
only
catching.
had 24 hours to be the opposite sex, you're forced to do it. You have no choice. You got to be a girl if you a man, and you got to be a man if you a girl. It ends in 24
Well, it
hours.
don't
Each
matter to me because I'm
panelist,
still gonna be getting
what would
pussy.
you
So what the
do
fuck?
with your 24 hours?
Go to fuck the bed.
Straight up.
Well, it
I,
don't matter to me.
Go
I
to
was.
Y'all
fuck the bed.
boring.
Well,
I'll
If
be
you got
damned if I
24
do.
hours, you
okay,
tell me to
so this
sleep
works
that
for me.
long.
First
I
of
got.
all, this is 20.
Yeah, you a lie.
I'm already a lesbian,
You a
so that
lie. I
works
will
for me.
wake
I'm
up, go
fucking
to the bathroom, and
everything.
go right back to sleep.
Not you gonna play with
Okay?
this
Come
coochie swinging.
on.
You know what? I play with myself a whole lot. I play with
You be
myself.
grabbing titties and
I'm
shit.
not touching nothing.
I'll be playing with everything. I'm like,
You can have it right back, unused, unopened.
I'm gonna play with myself,
Uh-uh.
and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
No. I'm getting my dick
Not.
sucked.
Oh,
And you know what? I am not mad at you because I'm not gonna be the one to suck it.
I'm
I'll
I
definitely
fucking
not.
don't
do
care.
it.
I'm
But you
fine
go
with it.
ahead and join that circle of few. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't,
She
whatever. It's
said,
my
I am
girl
not
right. I
killing you for
said
no
I'm a
reason
man
at
for 24
all.
hours.
that I'm getting straight
We
pussy
didn't say
today.
I had any
Today.
stipulations,
Yes,
nothing.
yeah.
I'm gonna be a whole night.
I'm flexing my shit. I'm gonna pull some bitches. I'm gonna do
I'll
some
be the one
man
moaning
shit.
while you sucking my
I'm going
strap on.
outside with my
Oh,
shirt off.
oh,
I'm taking my shirt
oh,
off. And
This
I'm
bitch.
whooping your ass. I don't care how
oh,
cold it is.
oh, you're making me weak.
This
You think
shit
it's
is
that
And
easy
I'm
to move?
definitely getting my dick sucked.
You think it's that easy
24
first
to
of
hours
move?
as a
all.
man? Is my God given
I
right?
watch too
Trying
much
to tell you, if I don't go to sleep, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be a whole day.
One
I
mic.
do everything I seen in the pornos.
I'm gonna get my hair cut and everything.
I'm
Mute
telling
everybody.
you, I'm getting my hair cut. I'm going
Squeezing. I'm
shopping.
not never going. Y'all gonna have to.
I'm pulling bitches
Hey,
I
you
don't
gonna be
even
a dyke
want.
out
I'm
here
selling them
fucking
dreams.
You
I'm
think
gonna
it's
come
that?
right and get you. We're gonna snatch your bitch together.
We going, bitch. Yes.
You
I
better
see
hope
that
you a
nigga hanging out through
feminine
the
dude, then. Because if you a
You want
if
some of
you a
this?
fucking nigga, you ain't gonna
It's a whole back door. We will go back.
I'm going up north. I'm getting me
you're
a
not gonna
what,
have no fun.
girl? I'm going to
Yeah,
get
you
Ew.
funny as shit.
She's gonna know what to do with me.
You think it's
She's
easy
gonna
to
treat
meet
me
a
special
girl
for
It's
and get
crazy.
8 of those hours. I don't care what
24
the
hours?
man says.
You think it's easy to meet a girl and get her to suck your dick in 24 hours?
Man, I'm a fly nigga. You
What?
see you man
I'm
go
throwing
somewhere.
bitches.
I said
You
I'm
will?
a nigga for 24 hours. Me and a nigga's body. Yes. I
You
walk
a
up to
boy
females that I don't even know and be like, oh, your ass fat as hell. Can I touch it? And then 90% of the time,
What's going on,
a
man?
bitch let me touch it in front of that
that
nigga
you
and
still
not in
a
front of that
female.
nigga. So
Here you
yes,
go.
I'm
Still a female.
Already.
You
my dick sucked in the
better
first
suck
hour.
your ass. They don't take that
Fuck
from
you,
men.
You
man.
wanna get bonus?
You got it twisted. You got it twisted.
No,
Now
I
you
don't.
know
I
what
know
to
these
do. You
hoes.
Going on.
I'm gonna call all the hoes I
When you
know.
switch wrong jet, you lost your mind.
Girl, it be like, girl, they be like, oh, you fine. I'm like, girl, it's me, Isha. You lying. Girl,
I am
you want to see my
pushing.
dick? She goes, bitch, you got a dick for
Oh
real, girl?
shit!
Yes,
Wait,
show
bring
me.
Your game weak as hell.
I don't need no game, and
I
that's
don't
our
need
problem. See, that you a man, and
no.
you
I ain't
don't,
got no
you don't
game.
understand. I'm a whole female. If you knew anything about a female, you know my dick sucked in the first hour.
Damn.
You say that.
So wait, we got well. Either way it go, I'm still fucking bitches.
You know, you
So
want to
it
know
don't
what's
matter.
crazy is that I
I'm gonna just have my
disagree
fun.
with that first statement. It won't happen in the first hour. Wanna know how I know? Motherfuckers don't even like getting on their goddamn knees nowadays. How
You
the
a
hell you
lie.
wishing for face?
I said my friend. See, that's the
Yeah,
problem
you
now. You
fuck.
don't know
Y'all
my
be
friend.
fucking with
That's
the
you.
wrong
That's not
women.
Get back on
you.
your knees. Hold on.
That's
I'm
your
sitting on top of
reality.
the
I
my hands
promise you
big.
my dick is getting sucked in the first 30 seconds.
Motherfuckers don't want to do no work these days.
To the bitch
This
that
this conversation has leaked over into the real
I'm
world.
just saying, the kid real motherfucker.
they suck a
If
dick.
you the kind of motherfucker that's gonna blow your shit all the time,
Your mouth on me if you
if
suck
you
a dick.
know somebody, let me get their number, cause damn.
I don't know. I don't want no bitch sucking my dick if she's sucking it in the first hour. There's something wrong.
I picked her. I found her. You act like I went in the gutter and said, hey, gutter girl, just come here. Let me say, no, son. See, I'm talking nothing but quality. And I promise you, if I was a man for the first 24 hours,
See, and that's why
it
I
get
said
real.
you hook me up with your homie that you know who's sucking dick in an hour, cause I don't
A
think you was
couple
going to the
of
whole
them.
house to
It's
get
whole
that.
clubhouses of them people. It don't take much and it don't take long. And they're very nice people. They feed you and everything. I
Oh
bet you
shit!
I'd be
Wow.
What city you
30
in?
minutes.
Point me to the man eaters, goddammit. Where they at?
I got you. When we get out of here, I thought I invite you to invite. I know. It's okay.
I'm gonna
What's this
hold you
place
to that.
you live?
Fuck that.
I know about 4 or 5 of them that would be like, girl, yeah, I would do this. Come here. This is a bucket list for you
Hey,
and
nephew,
you
I
done
got
turned into a nigga. And let's go. Come here. Come here, nigga.
Mm.
Don't be mad at me because y'all like boring. I hate you. Don't be
Hey,
mad.
Yeah, it is. I wish it was boring over here
You know what
sometimes.
it do,
Man,
Church?
this
Girl,
sound
I
like
know. Oh, I know you ain't boring. You don't give boring at all. I'm just saying. I only got 24 hours to get this off. This is called like Final Fantasy moment. And I promise you, I want to see what the guys go through. I'm gonna go have a bar fight. I'm gonna have a bar fight, and I'm going outside with my shirt off.
A shirt off. A shirt off.
I've been wanting to do that my whole life. No bra, no nothing. Cause I'm a nigga now. I can take my shirt off and go outside.
So there's a such thing as like nude beaches and nude
No,
camps
see,
where
you
you can
gotta,
walk around,
and they get to
and
do it.
actually
They get
nobody
to do it just
stops you
cause.
from doing it day to day.
Mm-mm. See, if I went to a nudist beach, it feel like I did it, like for a purpose. No, I just want to get up in the morning, walk out my front door, stand on the porch, and take my shirt off. That's
I think you
it.
should do it tomorrow.
Nah, I'm
Do
gonna
it
go
right
jail.
now.
My nipples too big for that.
Do it right now. Let's
I'm going to
go.
jail.
No, we ain't boring over here. Let's go.
I'm going to jail,
Let's
girl, for decent
go.
exposure, girl. The minute
No,
my
you
nipples
not.
are
Not
out,
on
it's
your own
over.
front porch. Not on your own front porch.
Girl, these is National Geographic. They gonna cuff me, or all of a sudden I got all this traffic on my block for no reason. I don't want to
Not
go to
National
jail.
Geographic.
They gunshot bullets.
Like, pew, 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 pew.
No. Boom.
Oh, you go. Oh, you got the rifle. Okay.
I got the real ones, girl. Clack, clack. Boom.
A mess.
Girl, I got rolled up for my nipples. I swear for Jesus. I got rolled up.
Lord Jesus. You
I
got
literally had
so
to show my boss that I was taping them down to begin with. I had on a bra, a tank top, a t-shirt, a sweater. It's nothing else I could put on. And I've been there for 16 years. And after the second year, they finally left me alone. And I could just walk in like, girl, look, this what I'm talking about. You see this shit? It's
so
padded. It's
what
padded.
I did to resolve that situation is that I integrated scarves into my wardrobe
Oh,
because when I would go to work or any time for that matter, but especially at work because it was so cold, my nipples would be so hard that they would poke through no matter if I had on 3 shirts or not.
Oh, we talking about
So
nipples? Hold on, we talking about
I
nipples.
start integrating scarves into my wardrobe so that at least it would cover them and nobody
girl,
could see them.
they soft. They soft. They soft. They soft. They not
Yeah,
even hard right now.
yeah, it's
And
serious. If you a
okay,
person, yeah,
this
I
bra
get
got
that
3
because
pads
I'm
in
one of
it.
those people too where no matter I be in my scrubs and I be like, why I go to the bathroom or something like, why
I
are
get
they
cut
like this?
for 2 minutes and I come back and we talking titties.
You're
Yeah,
talking
you missed
nipples
it.
to be
That was good.
exact.
Titties
Yeah,
without
the
titties.
nipple. We're
Y'all
talking
don't
just
love
about the nipple, not
titties.
the titty.
Y'all
The
talk
We're talking about nipples to be exact.
nipples,
Yeah.
nipple.
titties, all that. I'm
Man,
truly.
fuck that.
That's what you
Mm.
is for leaving us alone. Now we
Man,
talking about nipples. I don't care. That's what you is.
I don't know what happened.
Hey, shut
Nipple.
I don't know
And
nothing.
why they so
See,
big, I don't know.
can we see on the PG side of the nipple? Can you see the nipple? Yeah, I see your nipple.
And this is a triple patty bra.
I told you. Yes, I'm finna roll a joint.
Screw this way so I can run back
I
to somebody.
promise you, at my job
Can
now,
we
they
see your
just don't
nipple?
care. I love it. They don't care. I can go in there with a bralette on with
Hi,
no
y'all. Y'all
pads.
need
They
to
be
move
like,
this fuck
hey
out the
girl,
way.
like, hey girl.
They used to it now. They immune now.
They don't care.
Who admit it?
Nipples,
Her
tattoos,
coworkers.
and cussing. I can't stop cussing at work. But they love me. They love me.
Nipples, tattoos, and cursing. That's what I hear.
Yeah. Best part of my job.
Need
What do you
clothes,
like to do
Wow.
at work?
need socks and shit, any of that shit.
I mean,
Nipsey Hustle.
I've been called that several times. That is
oh
actually
my
a nickname
God.
of mine.
We gonna
Nipsey
steal
Cash.
we gonna steal, you know what I'm saying?
Little nip nip.
My coat pocket in.
Like I got winter scarves, fall scarves, summer scarves. I
Hey.
have all kinds of
Thank you.
I feel like
scarves
I
so
have been
that I
persecuted
can
my
make
whole life.
sure when somebody talking to me, they not just looking at my nipple.
No, they can just stare at these motherfuckers. I'm tired. I had these nipples at the age of 6. I swear for Jesus. My grandma used to like get the ace bandage and wrap me like a stud. Like wrap me
Damn.
like a stud.
Tear you down.
They not just looking at your nipples, Sonya. They looking at the rest of them too.
What about the rest of me? I deserve to be free.
They looking. They probably get a line in between them motherfuckers. Like, damn,
I'm to the
Whatever.
age now
that's
where
a
you
long
just
ass
can't
line
persecute me
between
for
them.
it no more. I don't care.
It's a deep canyon.
I'm not covering them
Whatever.
up. What?
I don't like him at all.
What?
I don't like him.
I'm just giving the
That's
perspective
it.
of the other
We're
person.
done here.
We're not.
That's it, sir.
Nobody
You killed
asked
it
you,
for me.
sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I spoke out.
Nobody asked you.
I can admit when I'm wrong. I spoke out of time. I can admit when I'm wrong.
You killed it for me. My topic dead. I don't want to talk about it no more.
What's your topic?
Ooh. We
I don't want nothing to do with that no
look
more.
now. She covering them up.
Oh my God. We're not nipple shaming around here. I promise.
It happened to me. It
Oh
happened
man.
to
I promise you,
me.
we're not nipple shaming.
Mm-mm.
What
Crazy
about the
work.
children?
But y'all ladies, now the initial conversation we started was talking about black sheeps.
What
Do
about a
you
boo?
Ooh,
Tell
black
I
sheep.
me.
had asked the question, because when when you look up the history or whatever on black sheep, it was a negative thing. It meant something, demonic or evil, and it was not profitable. They couldn't dye the black wool or white,
Mm,
to do what they would do with the rest of the sheep. So it
right.
became such a bad thing. And then we discussed how, depending on society and where they at with it, it could mean a good thing or a bad thing. If you're somebody that's just different and go, and you know, mind or thought provoking, you could be called a black sheep. Or, just really being a bad motherfucker.
Right.
You don't do shit right. You don't want to do shit right. And you will be deemed a black sheep or whatever. So that's how we even started talking about everything that followed. Because we was talking about
So how
black sheep.
black sheep to nipples? That was a real long
It's a
trip.
hell of a switch.
It
I
happened
missed
so
that part.
fast. It
It
So,
happened.
so we talking about black sheep nipples?
I
Huh?
guess
No,
what color
no, we're not.
nipples?
No, sir. That's not
What color are a black sheep's nipples?
I'm
Oh
black.
like,
my God.
what?
They're
no, they're
pink
pink.
just like the white sheep.
They're pink. Pink is for
How would y'all know?
So they
shit.
Pink.
all black with
Psychology.
that look
And
wow.
then physiology.
And what size are these
I bet
nipples?
he get all the sheeps. If he
They're like
all black with pink nipples, like he gotta stick out. He gotta be him.
I can't say you.
He gotta be
Mm,
I'm gonna assume that all of them come in different variations of shapes and
but you ain't
sizes.
shit. We just knew you weren't shit.
okay.
wow.
I got
Shit. Not y'all, but
my topic.
Okay, what's your topic?
Okay, here go my topic right here. My topic come with a video. Aha!
Now
Y'all
you
ready?
got homework for us to do.
Y'all ready?
Go ahead.
You can't move emotionless like a man can, where a man can go fuck all these when a woman performs masculinity in a relationship instead of respecting divine feminine order. Let me break it down to you. Just a reminder, you guys, it almost always backfired. Cardi B cheated on Offset, her husband. Okay, she cheated on him. She had a baby with Stefan Diggs, a much younger bachelor, football player, mind you, with other baby mamas who were currently pregnant when she was pregnant. But that's not the point. She began a relationship with him. She had a baby with him very quickly upon starting that relationship. Typical bird brain behavior. You guys don't get to know a nigga. You just have his baby off rip. You let the internet hype you up. You were bragging. You're outside. You're in the clubs, despite having like 50 fucking kids. You're in the clubs. You're turned up. You're what Cardi B does. You're letting the internet, yeah, you go, girl. Girl power. Get back at your man. You talked all that shit, acting like you can move how a nigga move, do what a nigga do. And as we can see, you can't do that. Now you sitting up with your feelings hurt. You unfollowed a nigga because he invited another you to his bedroom. I just can't get over this. You gave up being a wife to be a left hoe. This isn't necessarily about Cardi B as a person, okay? This is more so about the patterns of a modern woman, because what Cardi B is doing is publicizing what the average woman does every day. You can take a bitch out the hood. You can give a bitch from the hood some money, but it ain't gonna make her any less of a hood bitch. She gonna continue to do what hood bitches, simple-minded, bird brain hoes do. And that's eventually
Damn.
just end up with a baby mama. Any women try to imitate male behavior by moving too quickly, by casual intimacy, not prioritizing commitment, treating relationships and people as they're disposable. All the things that a lot of women complain about men about, you have women who are really trying to imitate these same exact motives that a lot of these men they complain about have. Because for whatever reason, acting like this, women feel like it makes them powerful, makes them above, but it always ends in failure. You are an emotional being, okay? You're not logical like a man. You can't move emotionless like a man can, where a man can go fuck all these hoes. You can't do it because bitch, you end up pregnant. You fall in love with the man. You fall in love with the man. Ain't gotta work. Men impregnate bitches all the
Okay.
time and don't be given a flying flippity fuck about them. Women
We get it.
cannot do that. You cannot move like a man.
What's your
Cardi B has
question,
played her
Sherm?
role
I'm tired of
completely
listening
right.
to
Right. I'm
this
waiting
bitch.
for it because like we don't have to hear all of that to have a question.
What's your question?
What's the question?
How y'all feel about it? Obviously, y'all heard enough. Shit.
I haven't heard enough, certainly.
I don't feel like. Well, let me not say. Hold on.
You better not choose your battle wisely.
I definitely am, because I get on that case real fast because I be like, hold on,
Okay.
bitch. Now you
Speak.
just
First
said
of all, I don't
that
be mad at
that
rich
you
people
wasn't
business.
finna.
Right, let's start there. I think that lady actually put 2, 3, 4 different scenarios on one celebrity, brought in regular people, and then brought in this idiocy about men and what a person's
Why is
right
it
to
idiocy?
choose. And now she did the most. I think you gotta peel back her dumbness like a dirty onion, because other than that, she
Damn.
didn't say shit.
Whoa.
So
You
what
said
was
like
dumb
30
about what
onion.
she said?
Everyone's
That
upset.
bitch was a dirty onion with layers.
So what was dumb
Mm.
about what she said?
Okay, one, life doesn't roll like how Cardi B did her life. Yeah, there's plenty of people that did what Cardi B done every day in their regular lives, but what she did was not spectacular. She didn't choose her husband. Her and her husband had issues before him. Everybody was doing their own thing under the married act when knowing damn well they wanted to be open. That's a big problem right there. Start there. Then she wants to bring in a woman's right to choose and how she choose and what she pick and what a man, and when actually a real life
Well, they can
relationship ain't
rip
got
that
nothing to
thing
do
on a
with that
video.
either. Like
That's
if I
respect.
listen to her, my head
That's the
hurt.
one they get on rip
I
upset.
start playing with my ear instantly, like, cause it started hurting and shit. Because what the fuck is you saying? And if we talking about a person that lives a public life, that we only get to hear and see what that few minutes of a camera on Instagram or anything did. That bitch walked out of a $1.2 million after party too. We didn't hear about that. She went back to an Airbnb and took pictures. So at the end of the day, throwing money and all that stuff, money isn't an object, obviously. People feelings ain't obviously an object, because she was pregnant with 3 different women at the same time. And
I,
she already had 3 kids of her own.
I don't think that's the core of what she's talking about. The core of what she's talking about is basically Cardi B was a wife. She had a husband. He was a piece of shit, but he was a husband. She
But does that
dogged.
make it
Hold on,
that
hold
she
on.
wasn't proud of that though?
She dogged him out and dogged him out, and then went out and got a bigger piece of shit.
I
Like
don't recall that.
make it.
I don't recall that. I look at your description of it as a sided version of a whole sided story where 1.2 million people can make up a version of it. But at the end of the day, we all gonna see it different. I don't see it that she left her husband. I say she had a piece of shit ass relationship with a piece of shit ass man, and she made some kids and couldn't back out of the situation because she was a celebrity. So she sat there and endured. At the end of the day, they was already broken up, from what I heard, damn near a year before she even had a Stephon Diggs while he was still fucking. So, like I said, we can all dip into a beast and a piece of it. It don't even matter. She doesn't represent 2% of the people out here. And the nigga that she cheated on, whether he had a ring on it or not, was so disrespectful for how many years of her fucking marriage that she had every kid a year in. What was respectable about who she cheated on? None of it was. Her behavior actually matched her situation. And what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? She got another baby, and then she
Okay, she got another baby. I know plenty of people with
and now
babies.
she back in the same situation,
How do you know that?
wishing probably her kids was
How
with
do
their
you know that? How do you
because
know she ain't at
everybody.
home with his ass right now? How do you know that?
How do I know what?
What you're saying is factual. How do
What
you
am I?
know that?
What am I?
How do you know they broke up? She's so shamed over the Super
It's
Bowl. That shit
she's
didn't mean nothing to nobody. That was clickbait.
being
And
shamed
everyone
even
felt for it.
more publicly. That's on her. She left a piece of shit for a bigger piece of shit to be shamed
How is
publicly.
he a piece of shit for having openly that he's not a piece of shit either? That's a story that's a bogusly told. Because if everybody willingly, consensually fucked this man under the same act, knowing what he was doing, everybody agreed to it. Technically, he ain't wrong.
But if she's
Now
looking
what?
for a
How many
monogamous
people, white and
relationship,
any other race, have
if
multiple people and doing exactly what he
her
doing?
goal was a monogamous relationship, and
That
she
wasn't never her goal. They
had
never
to be
said
her
that.
goal. If she jealous, he got another bitch at
That
the.
was never her
It
goal.
did not be. She had to be monogamous. She had to want to be
That
monogamous.
wasn't the goal.
She
There was
jealous.
nothing monogamous about her
Why
situation.
she jealous
It
about
was
the
very
bitch at
much
the game?
open. They
Why?
both painted it as an open. They said it was
Why?
open. Nothing
Why
monogamous. They're
is
not
she
married.
mad about the bitch at the game?
The bitch at the game ain't married to him neither. She wanted the parts of the
So
situation.
why she mad? If it's all in
Cardi
all,
B mad because she wanted it to be about her, and guess what? She
that's
had a
open
temper
her
tantrum, and she
marriage.
probably home sucking his dick right now.
Why
We
she didn't
assuming
just
that they
open her
fell out.
Why
They
she
didn't
didn't just
fell
open her
out. He
marriage?
checked her, and they went home.
He
Now
definitely,
what?
he definitely did what he was supposed to do.
He did not do what he was supposed
And
to
she
do.
walking away with
He
Ed
checked her
But I'm
for
just
acting like it's a monogamous situation when it is not.
never have been.
So why are we acting like it? How is she saying? So if you take monogamy out of it and take all this regular ass and smegular degular how you want it to be like old school relationship and bring it back forward to what she's actually doing, no one's wrong.
So if it's open,
It's not even nothing to be picked at. We stupid. Instead of us talking about world issues, we worried about if Cardi B feels shame. That hoe ain't shame. She enjoyed it. And she got some clickbait for it. And she took some cool ass pictures we all shared. I seen that she got like 3 million views off the pictures from the Airbnb after she left the party that she spent $1.2 million for and said, fuck it, you enjoy that party. I don't want to sit here with your people.
Goofy.
Who's shame? No one. Okay, you gonna paint it as a shame party. Nothing shameful about it.
Goofy to me. It's shameful to me.
Not to me.
My whole marriage. To be
her marriage wasn't shit. She didn't lose nothing. Now what?
She didn't lose. She lost the father to her kids.
He didn't lose him. He in the background getting paid for having kids with her. He happy too. And he gets his kids and he takes pictures of them and shit like they want us to see all the time. Both her kids have 2 daddies. Now what?
2 daddies. Ain't got no goddamn 2 daddies.
She got 2 daddies. She got a daddy on the side that play daddy to one of her kids. So they got one kid, and she got 2 daddies.
Boy, shut the fuck up.
That's so ratchet.
Now she got 2 daddies.
That's ratchet.
And it's the era, right now with 8 wives, 35 kids, and don't nobody shame his ass, and ain't none of them bitches happy. How about
You know
that?
how this goes. I don't even know why we
What's the
acting like
difference?
shit like this don't exist on the daily.
What's the difference?
All his bitches.
It's a bitch out here right now with 7 baby daddies, 14 kids, and they all happy, and they go to camp together.
You
Now what?
with my doggy? Shit is sad. It's
They
very
out there.
sad.
I didn't say it was right. I didn't say it was wrong.
I
But
can't
it's
get none of
actual
this cash stand
situations
at
where
all.
people are actually living these lives, and who are any of us to judge? Because that's their shit.
But I
That's the
don't
problem
agree
now.
with
We
what
spend too
she
much
doing
time
at all.
judging
And that's
situations
just in
and
my
not worried
opinion.
about our own
I don't
situation
agree with
or
them
how that
going
shit
off
roll
like
for us.
that based on her opinion about what's going on. Even if she did stack 2-3 situations on Cardi B, facts is facts. You can't say that you want to be in your submissive woman era, and then the first thing you want to do is get spiteful and vengeful when
But
some
we
shit
know
go
Cardi
wrong.
B not a
Because
submissive woman. Who
naturally,
believes?
The conversation and communication that on your part.
first of all, women are emotionally led, period.
Let me get
Period.
And you're not going to
That's a
say that
fact.
they're not.
back. Get back.
Everything is surrounded by a woman's emotion. That's how she think. That's how she operate. That's how she do everything in life. Off her emotions. We're not saying it's justified, but
I'm not that. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I'm not looking for a right or wrong. But I'm saying it's definitely that.
well, at the end of the day, you don't leave a marriage
If it's
to
good,
be.
And you don't match energy with
all.
ignorance.
why not?
That's just retarded. That's going backwards.
Us
Why
part.
not?
You
I
want to
for
go
an eye.
back
Why
to
not?
dating
Divorce,
when we just could have separated
Who? Why I got to be the bigger
and
person?
and worked it out.
I ain't gonna
Either
be the
way,
bigger person.
separated it or
That's
worked it out.
why people shouldn't be together. They
Bitch,
shouldn't
shut
be
up.
together.
She
Ain't no
wanted
such
some
thing.
different penis because her feelings was hurt. She ended up with.
And once again, that's a woman
He didn't
operating
end up
off
with
her
nothing.
emotions, time out. So
He
I'm gonna
ended up
fuck
with
this
whatever
nigga to
we
make this
think.
nigga mad. And
The
ended up
fuck?
trapped with a baby and was just like, fuck it, because he's a super football
She not
player. So
mad.
that's pretty
Them
much how that
motherfuckers
shit
eating
went.
chips and dips with their kids
Because she
right
don't
now.
believe
They
in
don't give two
abortions,
fucks.
and we all, if you're a Cardi B fan or however, you should already know why.
Man,
But
Exactly.
at the
That's what I'm
end of the
saying. She
day,
not hard.
that's going backwards. That's going backwards
Th-
as the fuck. Because now you back a baby mama. And you was just
Yep.
a wife.
I ain't never seen nobody
But
make
I
a
don't
life
know.
running backwards.
Well,
And it's backwards
as
as
long
fuck.
as her music's progressing,
That's
that's all
life right
anyone really
there. A
cares
couple
about.
step
And the
forwards and
gossip
about
and the
10 step back.
publicity.
That sounds like
Super
That's all
actual
she
life
people
right
want to
there.
run backwards.
Maybe she thought it wasn't a walk backwards. Maybe she thought she was walking forward away from that shit,
Friend,
and
you
she got a
shut up,
baby, and
okay?
she didn't care if she got pregnant.
She
She
don't
didn't
Shit.
care. She
realize
got money.
when she
She's
said
Puerto Rican with money. She don't give 2 fucks If
right
she
now.
have 1,000 babies with
I can't hear you
1,000
in this
niggas.
cash in, so I can't hear the snide remarks right now. I
Right
just
now.
said I'm out the room.
See, it's all fine and dandy right now while she's still cute and she's still fine. But when she get up in her 50s and her 60s and she by herself living in a
What
second
makes you think she gonna be by herself? There you go
She's
again.
gonna
What? Why do you?
pay to get her
Why does
body
the story you
changed.
paint for her
The
have to
fuck?
end in destitute? Oh my goodness,
Cardi
she took
B's
all
gonna
that
look
ass,
like
and now
Cardi
her titties are
forever
gonna
as
fall
long as
off,
the
and she's
money's
not gonna
rolling.
have anyone. She's gonna be
You see
alone.
how Lil Kim told herself up, but she still looking.
Exactly. And but guess what?
So
I'm
She
just
ain't
a little
alone.
confused
Her
with
who
kids
ain't
that.
alone?
to be
prosperous.
Cardi
She
10.
married.
Hmm?
What else?
Who ain't alone?
It's
Who
gonna
ain't
be
alone?
Cardi.
Lil'
I don't
Kim
know.
ain't
What you
alone.
say?
Why look him? Let me look him married.
Man, Lil'
Yeah,
Kim
she's
been
married
with
to a
her
damn
man, left her
prince
man, was
or
back
some
with
shit
her
like
man,
that.
and got a whole baby that's damn near
The
12,
Prince of
14 years old. You
Macedonia.
missed it. She living.
I almost just checked this motherfucker bottle. Shut up, Curtis. Shut up.
And she do a
Okay.
crazy dance. Everybody love it.
I'm with all the goofy shit.
88 surgeries later.
And yeah, she fucked
Hey,
herself up.
that's Mary J. Dance.
I'm
Had
fucking
marriage
dead.
is overrated.
She married to Mary J. Blige.
Overrated.
That's the funny.
Why you say marriage is overrated?
Why
Marriage
do I
is
say marriage is
overrated.
overrated?
First of all, people
Because
don't
it's
get married for the right reasons.
because
Man,
it's
They
because people
don't.
can have the
what's the right
same
reason
bond under
to
the
commit
same
your
act
life to
without the
one person
marriage.
for the rest of your
If
life?
two people
Shit,
don't
don't
honor
ask
that
me.
stuff, then
I
what?
believe in poly, so you can't.
How you
It's
gonna
overrated
commit
to
to a
me.
person?
Sorry,
First of
not
all,
I don't need to
everybody
commit to
don't
the same.
operate the way what is supposed that it was created to be done. So if you're not really going, if you don't keep coming up with 4, 5 different versions of the quote unquote marriage, then what's the point? And technically, a marriage is just a binding contract with the state you live in, saying that contract or agreement happened. I don't need a contract for somebody to love me, respect me, honor, and cherish me. That's what the motherfucker's supposed to be doing any old way. And I shouldn't need a name to do it. I should have that. Hands down. Hell,
And,
I was with somebody for 26 years, was never married, and ended up civil union after the first 10.
and
And
then
still had love, honor, respect with a cheating ass nigga. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but I was with him for 26 years. Not because somebody told me we was together and we put 2 rings on, but because I really had that. He was really with me. We really had 5 kids. We really built and did a bunch of shit. And after a while, when it wasn't together, we parted separate ways. And I didn't have to pay nobody to lead a nigga when I was done.
oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
had everything anybody else had. I was together with a person longer than some of y'all grandparents. 14 to 40, can't tell me nothing about being with somebody respectfully.
So what happened? Was it
What?
abusive?
No. Oh no. I'm definitely the aggressor. Nothing was abusive happening to
So
me.
after 26 years, why just walk
So
away?
that's not gonna happen.
Why walk away after 26 years?
Because I knew that over time, after the time that we were together, situations have changed. Kids were growing up. Who the person I was with at 14 ain't the same person I was with at 28, wasn't the same person I was with in my 30s, my whole 30s, my whole 20s, and 40. When it came down to it, a lot of our opinions had changed, and we had loved and respected each other enough to part separate ways without having to go through too much. Baby live. Thank you for the 26 years. I had all the fun in the kids. And we still friends. I've been separated from him for 7 years, and still to this day, if he want an idea, he calls me. If I need help, if I want my house painted, who guess what? I'm gonna call him. He the first one to text me in the morning and say, "Good morning, beautiful." I get breakfast whenever I ask for it, and I owe him nothing. And he got about 4, 5 bitches. Yes, he never got married. Yeah, he's still the same person I was fucking with 26 years ago, but he respects me immensely. My baby daddy to this day calls me the realest nigga he ever met. And if
That,
I put him on this panel right now, he'd say the same.
that's a compliment.
Hell yeah. Yes. If you could get with somebody for 26 years, struggle together, make money together, hold them houses that didn't have
All
no
right,
heat,
at
them times
all.
you
I
didn't
just see
have
her
no
lips
food.
moving,
Hell
bro.
yeah. He was down with
I
for
don't hear
26
nothing
years. He was
she's
the
saying.
realest nigga he ever met. And I would say the same about him.
Hold on. Hollywood, if you can't hear her, you should leave and come back in because I can hear her. Everybody can hear her. So it'd be fucking up. So leave and come back in, and you'll probably be able to hear because I can hear her loud and clear.
But yeah,
So
and the ring
so
wouldn't have made that no better.
for a man to tell you you the realest nigga I ever met, that is a compliment to you.
Damn right. After being in the trenches with him for 26 years, hell yeah. I'm definitely the realest nigga he ever met. And he would have to explain to you how I earned that title.
Can you hear now?
Yeah,
Hollywood?
yeah. I can.
I don't.
He would definitely have to explain to you how I earned that title of the realest nigga he ever met.
So so the opposite of that would be like say that in the opposite way. Like if you was to tell him what would be the opposite way for him to say that? Like he the most feminine nigga you ever met? Like
No, I said the same to him.
I know.
Why would I say
But
that he's the
what I'm
most
saying,
feminine nigga I ever met?
but what I'm saying is him saying you the realest nigga I ever met is
Huh?
equivalent to you saying he's the most feminine nigga you ever met.
No, I still don't understand what the fuck you're saying. I would never say that.
Why would you want to be a real nigga as a female?
Okay, you listening? You ready? You are trying to put the word nigga as a female or a male. By definition, the man nigger or nigga is not a person of actual race or ethnicity. It is a thing that person does, a mentality. So if he called me the realest nigga he ever met, why the fuck would I have to think that I am a man when he says that when it does not have a gender to it? So by definition alone, by him calling me the realest nigga he ever met, I am the realest nigga he ever met. By definition, definitely. But it did never make me no man.
As the man, if I
But
tell a female or any woman that I was ever involved with, you the realest nigga I ever met,
mhm.
that is a compliment with a slight, a heavy slight.
Well,
It's
I'm sorry for you. It's not a slight to me. And I never took it as a slight. And if I put him on this panel right now, he wouldn't say it was a slight. It's the realest thing ever because when it came down to some actual things that a quote unquote man is supposed to do, a man is supposed to think for you, a man is supposed to have the plan, a man is supposed to figure it out. In our world, did something we called Wonder Twins. You know what the Wonder Twins do? I'm pretty sure you've seen the cartoon where they join the rings and say Wonder Twins activate, turn into some shit. So when you in your teens, how about 16, 17, 8 years old, 18 years old with 3 kids, and you have y'all in there 18 with your own place, your own shit, not living with your parents, paying real bills. Guess what? The Wonder Twins activate and turn into bill money. You hustle, you get out there and get it without having to sell no pussy or anything like that. I grew up in an era where I sold plenty crack and some other shit while I was in high school, dressed up in a college and like a little, Catholic schoolgirl uniform. I did that from the day, and I was selling crack at night. Everyone has different upbringings. So at the end of the day, like I said, when he called me the realest nigga he ever met, that meant I never folded. I was always loyal, and I made shit happen. That made me the realest nigga he ever met. To this day, he nicknamed me at 15 years old, Mama Hustle, and it's tattooed on my back to this day because this mama right here hustled her ass off with not selling not a drip of ass. So in my world, not no square ass world, in the world that I lived in, at the years I lived in it with him, the title he gave me was nothing but respect. Man,
okay. I'm just saying.
we there? Hope so.
We where you want to be at, but I'm just still saying
I
that.
mean, I'm not where I want to be at, but everyone has a different life. See, I hate it when it's so funny whenever we think people's lives and people's what they live, their lifestyles, we are so jaded and we mix them. You have a square ass life where everything is beautiful and a man is a man. And I'm submissive because he's the man and I do he's, oh my goodness, we have a picket fence. We have 2.5 children. Yeah, that's some shit. Then you have the hustler's life. It may not be the glorious one, but it exists and it's harmonious. You should check it out sometime. Hell, you can even have a motherfucker that has a crackhead's life. But guess what? I've seen some crackheads with the cleanest houses, with the best jobs, but guess what? That's their mentality. That's life. Muslim life. You can have I don't know, submissive life. Then you got person that handle their own business. Just because I handle my own business and I hustle and all that other shit don't make me a man. It makes me a motherfucker that like to have shit. That I'm not gonna wait for somebody to do something for me to make something happen. That should not make me a man. That should give me every right
Now I
to
feel
walk in
you
the
on
same.
that.
You know what that did for me? That, oh, she the realest nigga. That meant I can walk in a room with hustlers, real men making real decisions, and I get to negotiate with them and make money and run deals. And they don't look at me as a piece of ass when I walk in that room. They respect my opinion and they do what I say, not because I got no titties and a pussy, but because my ideas is on point. My
Okay, so
mentality is
all that
there.
sounds
My
like a
hustle is
fucking
there.
man.
There's
Everything
nothing
you
man about that.
described,
Why do
everything
you
you
think
just
that?
described sound like a fucking man. Everything you
Why
just
does hustling
hold
is
on,
only
hold
so
on,
hustling is
hold on.
just for a man?
Everything you just described
So
sounds
hustling is just for a man.
like a man.
Guess
Everything
But
what?
you
that's
described
status though.
So what?
man. It was
That's
That's
exactly
my
status.
reality.
a whole
So
That's
man.
that in
what?
status.
What else you
Everything
got?
you described
That's
was a
not man.
whole
I
man.
deter. I don't agree.
All your
That's
traits you
Aisha.
described were
And I ain't
a
got no
whole
dick
But
and I
listen,
ain't got no balls. And that's
now
exactly how I think and feel.
I
Now
didn't
what?
sat in a room
And
with
I'm
some of
not
the
a
niggas with
man.
civilians,
mentality.
and I've
I
listened
rebuke
and
you
had
saying that to me
conversations
because
with
for
them.
one, we're gonna put some
Like,
respect on my
I don't
name because I'm
understand
definitely
it.
a woman. I
I
have a pussy
I
and
know
I
you
got
won't.
titties.
I
And
say
my
your
mentality
mentality.
is
Your
hustle, not
mentality
man. Because
is
didn't no
masculine.
man teach me that
Your
shit. A woman
mentality is
did. So now
masculine.
what? Because didn't
Your
no man teach
mentality
me
is
that.
masculine. A man didn't have to
So
teach you
what gay
what
nigga
what
taught me that? Because didn't no man teach me to say? A woman
it,
did.
it don't matter. It's still
A
a
woman
masculine
did.
attitude. It's
Cause,
still
cause
masculine.
technically the
It's
man you
still
describe, I ain't
masculine.
never seen. That man I see, I don't see nothing but niggas. Now how about that? I ain't seen a man yet. And if you one, you must be a 1%er. Cause what these men you talking about? And the one you talking to, you might be a 1%er. But you can't sit here on this phone and tell me for the one man you are, you know 10 niggas that ain't shit. Own that. The man you talk about ain't out there for the women that's out there that act like me. It don't exist. And I've been submissive. I've been humble. I've washed that nigga drawers. I've done that shit. You can't tell me that I'm a nigga because I take care of myself and my mind state is like yours. And a woman taught me that. So tell me, what are you if I got my man state from a woman and you a man? Because that woman got a pussy too. She a woman.
I never called you a man. I just
Oh,
said
you
your
did though.
mentality is
But you
masculine.
did. You should roll it back
I
because
said your
nothing I
mentality
described,
is masculine.
no, every
Actually, your
experience
baby
I
daddy
told you
called you
wasn't
a
by
man when he
definition. It
said
was
you
my actual
a man
life.
for that.
And I ain't no
I
nigga.
never called you a real nigga.
I'm not no man.
Know you as no real nigga. I'll
Oh,
never
I
see
am.
you
I
as a
am the
real
realest
nigga.
nigga I ever
Well, you
met. And
better
I
call
said it
yourself a man
again.
then. If you
And I
call
said it
yourself
again. And being a nigga
call
isn't by
yourself a man,
definition
how
a
can you
man.
get mad at me
So
and you
now
call
what?
yourself a
How am
man?
I mad at you? I'm not.
Okay then, so don't
Because your definition is whack.
overthink
That's not true.
this in this way.
It's
Because
not.
every trait you described,
It's
yourself
not.
in a room full of
Everything
men,
I
you
described is
described
definitely a
another
female.
man
I could pull
more than
10 more females that think just like that on this panel. What you are is definitely feminist though.
that. I'm
Your thought,
a
your
feminist.
mentality, and you're not representing all the men. You
I
represent
am a feminist
very much a
or am
feminist.
I misogynist? Which one?
Both.
I'm
Both.
definitely not a feminist.
Both.
I'm definitely not a feminist. And I'm not a
Both.
misogynist. I'm a realist. And I just
Both.
bring out the truth. And
Nah, you're not a realist.
your
If
mentality
truth is one-sided,
is not-
maybe.
how?
If truth is one-sided,
How
maybe.
is it one sided? It's my side. It is one. My truth is my side. It's still one.
And my truth is my
That's like
side.
your
So
truth is your side. It's
the
one
two is
side.
definitely
Okay.
a side that can be heard. It's two different lanes that do not cross.
What's two different lanes that do not cross?
Your side and mine.
Okay, but the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Not if it's coming out your mouth.
Wow. So all I do is lie. My name is Sherman DeMan, and I'm 46 years old.
And I'm a liar.
Well, those are two truths right there. That just proves I'm not a fucking liar. I just told
And I'm
two
a
truths,
liar.
undisputable truths. I just told two undisputable truths. All
You
I
didn't tell
said,
nothing.
all
You
I
didn't
said,
tell no undisputable truth. Where was it?
I fuck with you. I really fuck with you. You my girl. You not my nigga. You my girl. I fuck with you. You not my nigga. You my girl. You not the realest nigga I ever met.
That's your problem. We ain't never been in the trenches. You can't say that.
Listen, I ain't gonna never call you a real nigga.
I
Cause you're
am.
not a real nigga.
I definitely
You're a
am.
whole woman. A whole
I am
woman.
a woman with a nigga mentality. You're not listening. Yes.
You got
Yes,
mad
I
at
have
me.
a sprinkle of nickel on me.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on.
It's a sprinkle of nickel on me.
You arguing with me for the last 20 minutes for telling you you a woman with a nigga mentality, but when you said everything cool,
No, you did not say that.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Your mentality is
Enjoy
masculine.
your thing. Shut up.
I've been saying your mentality is masculine. Now you
My
want to
but that there you go again. My mentality is nigga, not masculine, because there is no masculine on being a nigga.
yeah.
Go look it up. You big on definitions. It's a male if there's no gender on being a nigga. Where is the gender? There is none.
What's up,
How?
cousin?
There's no gender in being a nigga. Not one.
Okay. All right.
Nigga has no gender.
What
yes or no?
Nigga definitely has a gender.
Go look it up. There it does not. There is no gender to the word nigger. Being a nigger is no gender.
Nigga is
now, if you want to talk about white people made up,
real nigga.
Oh my God, we got to step and fetch a nigga. But guess what?
A nigga is not a man.
Niggas,
You just been told that.
Females. I'm talking about
Slave Master Sherm. Slave Sherm. I'm here to tell you. Master told you that niggas only come in man form, and that's not true. Master lied to you, baby. A nigga could be a female or a male because being a nigga has no gender. Okay, now tell the other niggas
going
it's
back
okay.
to
It's not just being a man.
to the word root of the word nigger. You're talking about.
I'm sorry. Shit, I gotta talk your language.
You talking about with the ER?
Well. I mean, that's the only Negro spiritual I know. I'm trying to speak to.
My niggas, I ain't talking about no females. When I say I'm going out with my niggas, I ain't talking about
nigga ain't female or male. It's a mentality.
You the realest nigga I know.
No gender.
That sounds that's crazy.
It definitely is.
That's a down ass bitch. That's my ride or die. It's something like that. It ain't that's the realest nigga I know. That's some shit.
And one day I may be able to privilege you to the story on how I got the title. One day. Just not today.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not. Maybe
me hear you.
You got a once in a lifetime situation. I'm just saying when I said I'm standing by. If
you can stand by all you like. Because last time I checked,
that's the realest
I can't wait to see the comments.
That is a compliment.
When
but
they
at the same time, it's a slight.
That
it's also
a gender is on the word nigger.
It's also a.
Doesn't mean he can't win the award for best trio. I'm going to be rating them on 3 different factors: looks, things to do, and comfort. And so far, there's not
what?
God said.
What you say?
You can't hear me?
I can now.
You can't hear me? I said, like I said, if I tell a girl she the realest nigga I ever met that I'm romantically involved with, it's a compliment, but it's also a slight. Because it's the reason why we're not together, because you the realest nigga I know.
No, and so I hate to tell you, see, but that's what I'm saying. What part of the story did you miss when I said that he told me that when we were together, when we were actually together? This is not a compliment that I received underhandedly. And at the end of the day, I hate to say it, I'm not going to say that you don't have any hood experiences or any real life trench life experiences. Maybe it went over your head because you had parents and your parents had a good marriage, but you can't knock my experience with how I spent it, where I spent it, how I spent it. I grew up in Inglewood selling crack. You can't talk to me. We don't. I'm eggs. You mango. Like we're not. No.
So when I say you're a female with a masculine mentality, but you say I'm a female nigga mentality, and that's totally different.
No, what I said to you was, I have a person that I had spent 26 years with, lived in the trenches with, was with from 14 to fucking 40, sat up there and hustled with, had kids with, and the whole nine. In the middle of us, towards maybe like maybe the last 5 years of our relationship, while sitting down having a drink over definitely successful endeavors that we have finally got over, his next words to me was, I gotta admit, my love, you are definitely the realest nigga I ever met on this shit. And I was like, thank you for it. And when he did that, he nicknamed my ass Mama Hustle, and it followed with me, and I continued doing what I do. What I was explaining to you was, in the world that I live in, there is no way in the world that I
Got
can walk
reverb.
into a room with men or anybody else hustling, making moves, negotiating. Those are things that I was doing at my 20s, my 30s, and my 40s. So there's no way that I can walk in a room with men who are in that realm that are going to respect me, my position, what I'm saying, respect my capital, respect what I'm saying, and make moves with them and look at me as somebody they can fuck on. That does not exist. It wouldn't exist in my world. It doesn't exist in that situation. And the person that I spent 26 years with is the person I hustled with too. So at the end of the day, the one you still speaking of that I haven't been with for 7 years now is still a person that calls when he needs help. When he has if it's a good hustle going on or it's something that's gonna make some money, I'm the first one he speak on. Before he make a good decision, he'll call me and run scenarios by me, business wise and all. I have a master's in business, okay? I have associates in property management and negotiation. I have a PMBOK. I've been a HUD representative for 17 years. When I tell you he's calling me for a good reason, my nickname is Mama Hustle. So if he had the nerve to or the thank you to call me one of the realest niggas he ever met when it came to what we were doing, that is not a slight. That was a
No, but
compliment.
that's cool to hang your hat on, because a man say you a real nigga.
No, I'm not, but that's what I'm saying. You just walked in on something
I
and I
know
didn't
it,
say I was
Mr.
hanging my
Mr.
hat on
Okay,
it. We
I
were,
just want to say,
that
Mr.
is a piece of what we were just speaking on.
Mr.
I'm not
Redhead.
hanging and no red headphone. I'm not finna do that shit with you. I still don't like your ass. So
I
Hey,
know.
y'all can have that.
I think y'all
Jay,
taking the
I'm
nigga
I'm
term
pleased to meet
wrong.
you. I don't
No,
fuck with
I
you
just
headphones,
want
so we not gonna do that. Don't talk to me. I'll listen to what you have to say though, Jay. What you got to say?
I just think you taking the nigga term wrong. I think it can be a compliment because women, if we all black, we are considered niggas to each other, even though it's a bad way to call each other.
And
So
I did agree
it's
to
a
that.
he she term when he's giving it to you. It's like a term of endearment in the same process that he's saying. And it's just the way he's communicating. He
That's
could have
all
said
I'm
it a different
saying.
way,
And then the
but
problem me and Sherm had was he told me basically, now this is where the crossover came. When I said he called me the realest nigga he met, somehow, some way, Sherm now identifies nigga as only being a man.
no, that's what I just
My
said. It's
next thing
not.
from that was nigga is a mentality, it's a feeling.
I
It's
just
not
Okay,
said it's
male
a
or
he she
female. It
thing.
has no
let
gender.
me say what
So
I said. I
telling
said
me that I have masculine energy
you
because I'm
do.
Mm-mm,
cool with him calling me a
mm-mm.
nigga. My
You
energy,
got
and I kept telling him
masculine
my
energy.
energy is not masculine. My energy is
So
hustle. It is
so if he
strength.
would
It
have
is not
said
masculine.
if he would have said you the realest bitch that ever worked with me
I
in
would have
this in
took
the,
that too.
it's the
I
same
wouldn't
thing,
have had
but
a
he just
problem
dumbed
with
it
it.
down. Instead of calling you a bitch, he said you the realest nigga.
Hold on.
Cause it's a he she term.
Wait,
Women call each other niggas all day.
That's
hold
what
on.
I'm
What I said.
saying. But he's making it seem like I should have felt disrespected in some kind of way. And whether it's
What
my
I
life or not,
said.
I don't feel disrespected.
Hold on. What I said
What you
was
say, Sean?
I said. I said if I ever told a woman that I was romantically involved, what's up, Brandy? What up, Red? I said
Show
I
the
ever,
chat.
if I ever,
That's right.
if I ever tell somebody I was romantically involved with that you the realest nigga I ever met, that would be a compliment. But at the same time, it would come with a slight because it would be you the realest nigga I ever met. Okay, that's why I fuck with you, and that's why we not together at the same time.
But
You know
how?
what
But I was together with him when he said that,
I'm saying?
and I mean that just seemed like your square
I
ass
said,
your square ass
if
opinion on it. That's you. That's your square ass life. What that got to do
I
with me?
said, if
That's your
I
square
said
ass
it to
life. That's how you
you,
roll.
because I
That doesn't
love
make my life no different, or I was not slighted, sir, with the E's and R's. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey,
I'm
no,
just
I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna just keep it real with like Jay Prince said, bro. Like, what I was just like, when I asked you, Miss Cash, you know what I'm saying? I just want to say, like, is that a flex? If another man say, you feel
No,
me?
I never said it as a flex. It was
No,
part
I'm
of a
asking. No,
conversation.
I just
It's
asked.
never a flex.
I just logged
Why
in.
would
I
that be
had
a flex?
salute to
That's
everybody,
not a
bro. I
flex.
jumped in
What's
late.
happening? What's happening?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I
No.
came in on the ass end. You feel me?
Definitely,
Like,
because it was never presented as a flex. I don't.
no,
The
but
same
my
person I'm speaking to is the same person I would be submissive to. The same
It's a,
person I spent 26 years with. I couldn't have been that bad if I made 5 kids in between. I'm a
damn.
grandmother of 3 off them kids, and the same person I'm speaking on has all the respect in the world for me. You feel a certain way about the words he used, and at the end of the day, in my world, those words are not hurtful.
Right. It's a
right,
So I'm
term. It's
trying
a
to
term of
tell you
bonding.
the
right, yeah, it
disrespect you're
was
trying to
still
say I
love.
had. I can't let you say that about the person that said that to me because
There
he
you
Right,
never
go.
said
Get
that
him.
with
because
disrespect.
you know where he's
Get him.
from.
All I said was if I said it to somebody.
That's you though, your square ass. That's if you said it probably wouldn't work. Your
I
lame
got a
ass, it
question.
wouldn't work.
Lord,
Sorry.
I got a question.
go ahead.
Why are women flipping everything to if they don't agree with
Right, you
your
sassy or some shit.
comment, they flip it and try to
Thank
say
you,
you
Brandy.
gay for something.
Right, exactly. You sassy or
No,
you.
I don't like that though. I don't
I
like
made a
that. That whole
post. I
sassy,
made a post
zesty.
last night that was triggering
Mm-mm.
on purpose. You know I do this shit all the time about Beyonce and Halle Berry,
Send your
and I was just basically
and bring
saying
me the link.
those women got cheated on, and women are delusional about who they are in a sense of that they feel like they can't be cheated on or they better than other
Oh no,
women.
facts. I agree with you.
But the women attacked me when I
Why though?
said it. But even at the bottom of the post, I said this is a triggering post, and watch
Right,
you women flip it and go say something about me instead of addressing the post. And every
right,
comment in the post is trying to come at me, trying to
right.
say I'm gay, I'm sus, I'm this,
Nah.
I'm delusional.
That's just the overplay for the underlay because they don't want to admit they basic bitches too.
Thank you.
Everybody,
No, but
Beyonce
that's
a
the new
basic
world.
bitch too. She got cheated on, right?
That's
Everybody
the
get
new
cheated
Hmm.
world.
on.
Halle
Bro,
Berry
that's
did too. All the
She
people
did too.
that
Who
men put
who
on this
don't?
pedestal somehow are not the the vision that we have of them. They're not who they are when they. It's like another man's treasure is another man's trash, right?
right.
Right.
But
And
you
you
only
look
know
at
it
them.
unless you had it.
No matter
So
how bad she is, somebody somewhere she getting on his fucking nerves.
right.
Exactly. But I'm not one of them people. I agree with you.
There
I'm
you
so sorry.
go.
I haven't heard a lie yet. So I
I
definitely
hear
agree
you.
with the scenario. The
I just
pedestal
wanted
not
your
needed.
perspective.
Cause she bleed like me. She, you know what I'm saying? She got
Hold
it's
on.
we all the same.
Please. One second. Can you send Brandy the link, Cass? Red?
Ah,
She won't do it.
stick it in her messenger. Y'all friends on
I put it
Facebook.
on I put it in the chat. I can't find it on it.
I hate you.
Go ahead. Up in here. You know, it's a lot of masculine energy. And
Yeah, bro. Like shit. I wanted something soft. She's supposed to be something
I
soft.
want women
Now you know
to give
damn
me their
well ain't
opinion
nothing
on
soft
this.
about me. You
I
okay, red
don't know.
headphone, you lying on me. You know
I
damn
don't
well
know
ain't nothing
your
soft
ass. I
about
don't
me.
know. Look, I
But
don't
my
know your
titties.
ass.
Ain't nothing soft on me but my titties. You was a lie.
But I don't know you like
You
that,
got a
bro.
hard
Like,
ass? What you mean?
right, I
It's
don't
little.
know.
My
You ain't got no ass.
booty's so little. But
You
it's
talking
soft.
what
Okay,
they
my
say?
ass and my titties, that's it.
Okay,
So
that
you
sounds better, but damn.
so that means you
And
can't
that
even
and
like
that little meat between your throat, this soft part too. This soft.
hey,
All
hey
What
this
about
Red.
soft,
the back of
that's
your
soft.
triceps?
Yes.
The back of your triceps, the motherfucker's supposed to be soft too.
That's
Red.
jiggly. That's not soft. That's jiggly. That's that church meat. That's where your mom, grandmama put you on Sunday
Niggas
when you don't
love
act
that
right.
soft meat on the back of your arms. I don't care what you say.
Red.
That's not soft meat. That's tender.
Red. You
Tenderism.
hey
It's
That's
Red.
That's
tenderism.
definitely tenderism. If you even look at that part of my arm, I might hit you because I got
Did you read
flashbacks
my
from getting
post?
pinched there. It's not gonna be what you think.
Huh? You read my post?
I'ma punch you real hard. Don't
Hey,
even
hey,
think about
hey
that little
Red.
piece of meat.
Hey, you remember when they say you don't sign the check, your ass can't cash? You say you ain't got no ass, so you can.
Don't hey, thank God my bank account ain't got nothing to do with my ass.
Hello.
Thank Jesus Christ that I've managed to do whatever I do without a booty. God love me for that shit. I ain't have to sell no ass either.
You ain't got nothing to sell, motherfucker.
Well,
You
you know
black.
damn well if I'm trying to be nice and say sell ass, but you know damn well I ain't selling my ass if I'm
What
selling
happened to
ass.
the other
You know?
girl that was supposed to be coming in the chat?
I'm
Brand
trying
did.
to. I
Red.
sent the link. What else you want from me? It's
You
not my
got it.
fault.
Okay.
We on her time, I guess.
Man, I ain't got no
You got
blunts and shit. Fuck. I'm assed out. Look, my bad, Miss Cash. I'm assed out. No blunts.
That's
Man, it got
crazy how they came at me on that post though.
what post? What you say on the post? You always
I
be right.
told you I
You,
posted Halle Berry and Beyonce, and they tried to call me sis. Now, Sherm, you know me. I'm super against the LGBTQ. I'm not a Democrat. I don't go for the gay rights, none of that shit. But they always try to put the gay on me because they don't agree with what I'm saying.
yeah.
right. That's just how the world is,
You
bro.
know that's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. That's the ultimate. What the fuck?
That's
And
the
the
that's
ultimate
the
answer
best.
to a real man is to call him gay.
Right. The best
But
way to get a reaction out you.
Mm-hmm.
you know, I post shit, but people don't understand my real life. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
married, everything. I've been with my wife for 26 years, 27 years, some shit like that. Where the fuck is gay coming from me? Because of my perspective of the shit that I see, my associates, my friends, all the shit that I see them do.
That's just
I put the
culture, bro.
opinion out there and women turn it around to some other
That's
shit.
the you know
That's
that
just
they know the
culture.
only
That's
reason why
just
they said
culture,
that 'cause
bro.
that's all they got that left to say.
Right.
It
That's
wasn't
culture
even
now.
when it's all left to say you gay.
Right.
Or
That's
they be
how
like
they.
you
That's how
sassy or
they
you
in now.
zesty.
Right.
But technically that's just all they got. That's like me telling a bitch like bitch fuck you.
But
Same
that's.
pussy same.
But you know what? Gay for a female is right before she call you a bitch though.
Exactly. Cause that was damn
That's
sure would
that's
have
the
next
next. That's the
next.
next step. Next, she gonna call you a bitch.
Bitch. What's my favorite
What is
word?
that doing though? That's not answering the question. That's not solving the problem.
No, it's just petty. You're not thinking like a woman.
I struck a nerve.
Yes. And all
And,
you had
and
was left was to be
technically, you know,
petty.
I'm petty. So I went to every one of the women that commented. I went to their profiles. I looked through their pictures. I looked to see if they married. All of that shit. All them bitches is miserable.
Did you
You're a
roast?
Right.
bad man.
Did you roast me individually, bro?
You got niggas
All
in the
you know,
DM.
I did. I said I had something to say about each one of them, including the little Spanish chick that used to come to the park in the Chevy, and everybody had stories about her gobbling everything up. But then she ran to Atlanta like she could start a new life. Like, bitch,
How
I
you
don't
find
forget
that
shit.
out?
She hit the
She was a
reset
new
button.
person.
How
Fuck
you
out of
find
here.
that out?
How I
I
found it
need
out.
to
I was
know.
there. I
So
was
I
there,
mean
and I
she
put it
was
in
just
the
all on her
comments.
page and shit.
I put it in the comments. Now let the people in Atlanta read that shit.
Right.
You
I go to her
that
page and
mean
comment on there like, oh, don't forget when you came in the park in the Chevy and that nigga that was talking about they had that mouth and whoop, don't play with me.
Right.
And you still ain't got no ring and still miserable out here. Went to another state, try to start a new life. Better get your ass on.
You just blew up on the game, bro.
why would anybody want to play with you? I would never.
Because my situation and my dynamic is nothing like what I portray on Facebook.
Right.
Damn.
My whole life is totally different from anything that you couldn't tell me about my life if you knew me from Facebook. You got to know me. Everything I post on Facebook will send you a whole nother direction. You'll think I'm
I,
single.
I
You'll think
can't
I
lie.
got
My
kids. You'll think all
Facebook
kind
is
of shit.
exactly the same way.
Right.
Well, no, I'm lying. A lot of that shit I would definitely do in real life, but yeah, something like that.
I just keep it 100, bro. I don't get no fuck, bro. I don't know how to live, but to be
Social media is social media. The people that know me know I'm bullshit. The people that don't know me, they get their own opinions, and I like to go at them.
right.
Yeah, we alike like that. Because I mean, people who know me,
Here come the cavalry.
they know me.
Here come the cavalry, Big Red. Oh, here come the
Thank you.
cavalry. Here
Say,
she
here come
comes.
the
Here she
cavalry.
comes to save the day.
She ain't gotta
How you
say
doing?
nothing.
How you doing, Big Red?
Nigga.
What's going on? Salute everyone.
What
Salute,
up, Red? What
salute.
up?
Oh,
Your office hours is what? Big Red?
24 hours. 24 hours.
she's not 9 to 5 like that, Big Red.
Nah, I ain't 9 to 5. I'm 24. Thank you for bringing me in, Sharon. What up?
So what's happening?
What am, family?
Y'all got me over here choking. The guy who Aisha talking to got me over here choking. I'm crying laughing.
Okay, speak. Go ahead.
What's your opinion? Tell me what you're choking about.
I was talking about everything. I jumped on late though, but I was just talking about y'all conversation. That's all. I'm catching
Sherm
up. I'm
tried me is
catching
what he
up.
did. Sherm tried me is what he did.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I tried. Did I
Yeah,
try?
you tried me, buddy.
No, I just spoke the truth.
No,
You
you
the
didn't speak
realest
no
nigga.
truth because you didn't say you wasn't no truth attached to it. You was just being a hater.
Hey,
I was
Sherm,
not
you,
a hater.
You
hey,
a
Sherm,
hater.
you tried, and she
You a
bounced
hater.
back on your ass.
Because you are so wrapped in what you think a relationship is supposed to be that you don't leave room for shit else. And you think other people's experiences, whether they are like yours or unlike yours, are not valued because it ain't your lame ass experience. So no.
Right. He
Try
don't got
somebody
no.
else.
You
You
gonna
can't
throw the
try
wham in
me.
the circle after that? You ain't gonna throw the
Try
wham.
Jesus. Try walking across the damn Ryan.
You ain't
You
gonna
not
throw.
finna try me.
You ain't gonna throw the wham in the circle. You gotta throw the wham in the circle. You doing all that? There
Throw
you go.
your ass in a
There
circle.
you
Shut the
go.
fuck up.
Take me through there. Take me through
I'm
there.
about to definitely take you through there. You ready to eat, motherfucker?
Listen.
You
Oh
ready? You
my
hungry?
God.
You get
What
mad.
did I come into?
Let me explain. Let me ask a
Here you
question.
go.
Can I pose a question? Can I pose a question?
Go ahead.
Is there a difference between a masculine personality and a nigga mentality? A masculine
Yes.
mentality and a nigga mentality. Is it a difference?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the difference?
No
You don't know the
respect.
difference, nigga. That's your problem now. That's
A
why your
nigga.
argument don't mean
You
Break
talking
shit.
it
You
about
don't
in
down
a
to
know the
me a
woman?
difference.
different way.
Wait. Let him
You talking about in a woman?
explain.
Man, I'm
Explain
done.
what you're saying.
Yeah, he's
Who?
making it about a woman.
Jay,
Yes, he's definitely making it about a woman, Jay.
explain what you're saying.
Is there
Explain.
a difference between a nigga and a masculine personality and a woman?
Yeah.
Respect.
Hold on, wait. If I say you have a masculine mentality and she said
Okay.
don't, I got a nigga mentality. Is there a difference?
She ain't
It's
got
the
no
Yes.
same
respect for
thing.
herself.
It's
A
the
woman
same
who got
thing.
a nigga mentality has a different different aspect on life. She ain't got no respect for herself or nobody else.
Thank you.
She taking her gender and putting it to the side and taking her ego and putting it in front of everything.
Right.
That's true.
But
That's
that's
something
A
about
not
it.
the nigga
masculine woman is
mentality, and that's not
different.
what I'm doing.
A
That's
No.
masculine woman is an independent woman who feels like they need the help, but they won't ask because of their ego. They'll take
And I
care of
don't have that
everything
problem.
themselves
She used to provide and protecting for herself. That's what the masculine
and
energy
because
is.
she been through some type of trauma or some shit.
moving around in the room with men without worried about them hitting on her and shit because she was taking care of business, right? That's
Is a
what's
hustler
Yeah, but a
mentality,
woman with a
not a
nigga mentality
masculine
got
mentality.
bodies
I
and
don't
all
have to
kind of
be a
shit.
man to travel in them circles, you idiot. Like,
okay.
I don't understand you. Why
You
don't you
say
understand the
so.
difference?
I gave you a compliment by saying you got a masculine mentality. You say you got a nigga mentality.
What I'm
I think
saying
that's
is,
worse.
I do not appreciate you putting man tones on me because I feel a certain kind of way. My feelings, my mentality is hustle. Nigga, if you want to put nigga on it, do that. But it's damn sure hustle. And a man is not the only person that can hustle. You cannot put me in a category and say I got a dick and balls because I hustle. You
I didn't
can't.
say you were a man.
That
I
doesn't make me masculine any
It's
either.
I
man.
see where y'all got the disconnect at. It's the way people communicate, and
No,
it's based
Please
off your
help.
environment and the people you socialize with.
it's the same thing as
Please
being
help,
masculine.
because he's never gonna have respect for me calling me a man or telling me I have masculine energy because I hustle. That make you lame as fuck, you square ass nigga, and that doesn't mean that I'm a man. That means
Hey,
I hustle.
we
But
just went
And
through that.
if you ever hustled,
You got to
you
find
know
something
that.
else to call him besides going that way.
but it's okay
Because
for
I
you to
feel him
say
calling
you
me,
got a
telling me
nigga
having masculine
mentality,
energy
so I
is
can say
just
you
as
got a nigga
negative as me
mentality.
telling him
You
he
feel it.
lame. Because
Okay,
I feel only a lame ass motherfucker will
right,
not understand the
right. You got
difference
a nigga
between being
mentality.
masculine
That's
and
real
being a
nigga shit
hustler.
right there. That's real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. That's real nigga mentality. You right. You're a real nigga.
So
That's
a
real
lame is a person who views something differently than you.
nigga shit.
No. A lame is a motherfucker who sits there and is set in a certain mind state and cannot advance the mind state past any other mind states to only acknowledge his mind state.
That's a
That's
stubborn
lame to
bastard.
me.
Real nigga shit.
That's a stubborn
That's
bastard.
definitely
That's
lame
not a
to me.
lame because
You have to be
lames,
able to understand both sides. You
Spoken like
can't.
a
I
real
can't
nigga.
stand here and say I really don't understand anything about the streets. So
y'all going at each other in
I
that.
don't really know anything. That must be masculine because I don't understand any of that street shit. No, that's not gonna fly. Hustlers hustle without a masculine undertone.
Okay, can
Because
I ask you
I
a
enjoy
question?
hustling and
Can
I
I ask
make
you one
money doesn't
question?
make
Can I
me a
ask you one
man because
question?
I'm a female.
Can I
That's
ask you one
stupid.
question? Who
Hey,
more hustlers in the street? Out of hustlers in the street, mostly males or female?
Female.
So it's
Nigga.
mostly female hustling in the street.
Female, nigga.
Females are doing better than
History,
niggas in the street right now.
History, nigga. Female. Go look that shit up.
Females are
Now,
doing better than niggas in the street right now.
female,
The
but
streets are
we talking about
majority
who's doing
masculine.
it.
The streets are
See, we
majority
didn't
I
say
know
who the
more female
mascot
hustlers
was.
with
We said
Bentleys
who was
than
actually
niggas.
doing it.
Wow.
We didn't ask
So,
about the
so you,
mascot. We
I
said who
would
was
say who
actually
are
pulling
most
the strings,
successful.
Geppetto
I
and them.
said, is there
And the
more
majority
men
of the
or women
Geppettos are
hustling?
female.
Is there more men than women hustling?
Excuse?
What?
Are there more men or women hustling in the streets?
It's more men hustling and
It's more
less
men
women,
hustling.
and women are doing better though.
Say who's
Thank you.
doing better. I never asked who's doing better. I said
Thank
who's
you.
the majority.
Why
So
does
if
it?
Oh,
So what is
majority.
the majority? The
the
majority ain't never
majority
ruled.
is
If that's the
So
men,
if the
case,
small
then niggas
amount
ain't
of
shit then,
women,
right?
you win.
What
If
does the
the
but
majority have to do with it?
it would
but
make
listen,
You have
Sherm.
a,
hold on,
how
wait,
many
let me
of them niggas
finish
in
my
all
point.
them niggas you talking about in jail?
Let me
All them
finish
niggas you
my
talking about
point.
in jail. All them niggas you talking about in
Let
jail
me
or
finish my
dead.
point.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Because the streets is mostly men, that makes it a masculine thing. If it was
No, it's
mostly
not.
women, that would make
You
it
wrong.
a feminine thing. Come
Boo.
on,
You
man,
wrong.
what's wrong at? I'm not.
Boo.
I'm
You
not.
wrong.
That
I'm
you can't put a gender on
You
hustling.
can't put a
not.
gender on it. You're wrong. You wrong. You don't have a
Sherm, you
gender.
gotta remember, women were the first
Green is the only
hustlers.
color
This
under the
nigga
hill, my
paying.
nigga.
Women were the
Green.
first hustlers.
This nigga
Y'all
paying.
didn't listen what
You
the,
hear
what
me,
he
Sherm? Women
y'all
were the
didn't
first hustlers.
Y'all,
Thank
A
you.
hustle is prostitution too.
Thank
Lord,
you.
Lord,
Thank you.
you tweaking. Go ahead and
Thank
move
you.
the goalposts as far as you want to be on her side. That's fine.
Thank
I'm
you.
not trying to be on her side. I'm telling you the
I don't
fact.
need nobody on my
Being
side.
in
My
the streets
side
is
fine. I don't need
masculine.
nobody on my
No more
side. You wrong
feminine
though.
women want to be in the streets
You wrong.
selling drugs. They want to be at home spending the fucking money. That's
You
what
wrong.
women
That's
do.
true.
That's
They
what
want to be in the street. They want to be in the house selling, making them
You
Women,
wrong.
spending
women
the
I
money.
haven't
enjoy
Yeah,
been
and I
able to
enjoy
sit
being
at
in the house.
home and
And
spend
now
the
you're
money
wrong.
in a long
So you
time.
can't speaking about everybody.
the
You're
game didn't
not, and you're
change.
wrong.
Yeah,
I
because
didn't say
women have not been
That's the
able to
school
sit
term.
at
You're
home
wrong.
and spend
That's why
money
women out
in a
hustling the
long time.
niggas.
I didn't say who out hustling.
Exactly.
I
No,
said
she said she haven't been able to sit in the house and get receive the money in a long time. I said that's
In
true.
a
That's why
long
women
time.
became super hustlers.
no, he said if men doing the hustling, that make it masculine. So he's saying if the women was out here doing all the hustling, they would call that some girl shit.
So
So
if
The
men,
killer
men doing
part
the
is
most of the
the
fucking,
killer
does
part
that
is the
make men
undertone
most of
that
the
he speak
hoes?
of that is masculine is actually
men
feminine
can't be
because
hoes.
like I said, if
So
he
men more
said my
hoes than
undertone is
women?
masculine, the
Men
Because
can't,
motherfuckers
men
that
doing
taught
more
me to
fucking than
hustle was
women.
women.
men
So
can't be
who am
hoes.
I emulating? You just mad at my tone. You just mad at my tone and want to call
Yeah,
it
men don't like
masculine.
that tone
Well,
shit. I'm gonna tell
actually,
you
That's
the
the
that's
truth.
women
it.
were
You just
still
mad at my
hustling. It was
tone
just
That
the
because it
men
tone
was
sound
in
shit,
the
like you,
that
and I
street
tone
don't
shit
give
don't
a
because the
fly with
fuck.
women were
men.
actually buying the packs.
You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Speak on it, please do.
so they man,
Out there.
Speak
it was the
on it.
man
Who has
behind it.
They
out there?
men were outside in the street, but the women was
Shit.
buying the packs.
They're
So
doing
they
that
was
shit.
hustling still.
Look,
They
look,
man.
buying,
Never said women
packaging,
don't hustle. I
answering
just said
calls.
that's a
Shut that
masculine
up.
trait. Period. That's a masculine
Please.
trait.
No, it's not. It's a
Okay.
hustle trait,
That's
and
called
you blind.
surviving trait.
It's a hustle
Shit.
trait, and you blind.
I'm not blind. I see
Oh,
very
you
well.
definitely blind if you think
I
hustling
see
is
very well.
masculine.
So
I'll be here forever here to remind
if
you it's
majority of
not.
the basketball and football players are men, if women play football and basketball, that's a masculine trait too, right?
Yeah,
They
it
just can't
is.
be athletic. It has to be men did it.
That is a
So
masculine thing. Most women don't do it. Most men do. That makes it masculine.
How
That's
do you
what the
because
know?
the
No, it's
majority
definition.
does
not.
something.
No,
That's
that's I
whack.
disagree, Sharp.
No.
I disagree with that. Most
Thank
women
you.
play basketball. It's just they wasn't allowed before
Allowed
they
to do
created
it.
the all-female league
Just like
for
they sat
women
up there and
to
tried to
be
put it in
able
the
to.
baseball.
That was the
Women did it
purpose.
first.
But they didn't
Stop
have
it.
a place for them. It was a lot of women that knew how to play ball. They just
They
didn't have
had
a place
basketball
for
for
them.
women in gym in high
They
They
did.
wasn't
school,
even
They
in middle
opened
allowed.
up
school.
basketball for women to create a platform for it because women wasn't allowed before that.
Right.
Okay,
There's
Thank you.
just some women out here that can outplay some guys in basketball.
you're
Mm-hmm.
right.
But most women that play basketball actually
Hold on.
So the
I mean,
fundamentals
it's so
behind your
popular till they
logic
made a
is
movie about it.
if a majority of a
For the
gender
love of
does something
basketball.
more than everybody else.
Okay,
That
That
is crazy
determines
work,
if it's
Jay.
masculine or feminine.
That
so
is
that's the
crazy
minority.
work.
I'm pretty sure most
Thank God
women
that's
ain't
not how it
outplaying
works.
most men. That's a minority. We're not gonna talk about.
So now you're saying the minority don't
What
count?
is the whole? I'm confused. What is the whole argument?
What is your point?
Like, I'm
What are you
confused.
saying?
Yes.
What is the whole argument?
What is your
Most
point?
men do this
9
shit.
o'clock.
Oh,
For
that shit.
beans.
Or feminine men do that
You ain't
shit.
on camera.
Shit real niggas do. No shit men do. That's why it's not masculine. That's feminine. Thing mostly men do is masculine. Things that most females do is feminine. Oh, y'all trying to blur the line?
There is no blurred line. You're trying to make it seem like making money and having a mind is only a thing a man can do, and you sound stupid.
Never said
Nah, I
that.
He's
disagree
saying
with
he's
that.
putting a gender
If that's
on
what you're saying, Sherm, I disagree
I'm
with
so
that.
sorry,
you
but
putting a
no.
gender on genders. On
Hold
genders.
on. Hold on.
Oh my
Actually,
goodness, can you do
On
that?
genres. A gender on genres is what you're doing.
How? Right, like that's you. Sherm, you got
Right,
to go
work,
back to the lab with that. I'm
work
sorry.
is work. Work
Damn
is
it,
work.
where's my phone charger? Oh, I don't want to leave.
If a motherfucker waking up to get paid,
So you
they
believe a
supposed
I
to
woman's supposed to
mean,
be in
it's
the
just
house in the kitchen
2026.
and she shouldn't do
We
none of the stuff
questioning.
that men do.
But even in
God damn it.
2025, if you don't want to go way back, most men don't want to be involved with women that's not on their own stuff, that don't got their own stuff going on. That's most of the complaint. Most
Yeah.
men don't want a woman who's got her hand out. And in order
They
for her
don't
not
want
to have
100%
a
of
hand out,
responsibility.
she got to be able to hustle and make her own way.
You got to
now
bring something to the table.
Exactly. So how that's what I'm saying to Sherm is even I mean, how could it be considered masculine when that's what most men say out of their mouth, that they want a woman that's got something going on for herself
man would
and that's
rather
able
have
to provide for herself, and what they apply is extra. So I mean, I'm still confused a little bit, but I have to say we can't necessarily blame it on a gender, because a lot of things with politics has forced us to be more masculine than what we actually appear to be. You know, it's a lot of women out here that are super rather sit back and sensitive to that, but they took men out of the house, you know, in order to give you a house. They took men out of the house in order to give you food. You know, it's a lot of things you got to look at when you get to having that type of conversation.
hey, Big
That was
Red,
manipulation by the Democrats, but
Big
okay.
Yeah,
Red.
I mean, whoever it was bad, it happened. You know,
Big
and
Red.
it made women have to stand up and be a little bit more hardcore and a little bit on running every aspect of their life because they had to do it. Because most men want to be the men of their homes. And if they're not allowed in the home, then they're going to go make home where they can make home.
Let me push back at Jay Prince, bro. Now
Go ahead.
I'm usually on your team, fam. Now that remove a man from the household to get paid, that shit is real. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it personally as a, so you said that was propaganda by the Democrats.
Indeed, it was.
How was that propaganda by the Democrats when I saw it happen in real life? Like I saw motherfucker gotta leave the crib because the people knocking on the door and they coming in and inspect me.
Who you think made those laws? The Democrats. What are you talking about?
Well, so how is it propaganda? That's not propaganda if it happens.
It came with strings attached. Let me break this down for you. It came with strings attached. They offer women something like Democrats always do. They present this package to you.
I agree with everything you saying, but let's define propaganda because I disagree with the use of the
I
word.
didn't say the word propaganda.
You said that was propaganda by the Democrats.
Yeah, you did
I
say
said
that.
that was manipulation by the Democrats is what I said. I didn't say propaganda. I said manipulation.
Right.
Yeah, both.
And not only that,
You
to
said both.
reflect back to what you said, Sharon, while the men was outside hustling, they catching felonies. Now it's extra. You can't be in a household if you a felony. Now your children are out on the street, male children hustling. They can't have a felony because it wipes out different things where women need to grow. So heck yeah, they out here hustling their ass off.
Okay.
But does that make them masculine? Does
So
that
when
make
the
them
man
masculine?
was in the house, when the man was in the house, the man's role was to go out and get the money and to go out and hustle, right?
Yeah,
But
but it
these
didn't
niggas don't know
happen
how to
like
get
that.
no money.
It
Hold
didn't
on.
happen exactly.
Wait,
It didn't happen like that for everybody.
hold on. That's yes, no question. That was the man's role to go out and hustle and get the money, right?
Yep.
Before So when they get something else, that means the woman had to go out and hustle and get the money now to provide for the kids. So,
But women didn't even have the rights then when men was going out getting the money.
No, and it
Exactly.
actually that's not quite true because during those times when men could not find jobs, it was the woman that was sent out to hustle because she was a maid, she was a cook, she was a nanny, she was breastfeeding other people, white ass kids.
that's a
So
job.
at
And
the
that
end of the
wasn't
day,
enough
while
And
she
because
was
that was
sent,
underpaid.
going on
And
in the white
I'm not
underpaid.
community
saying it
too.
was
And
great enough
under
or nothing, but
and
she was
Black
sent out there to make
underpaid.
that money. She was
Black
Yeah,
women
under
but
have
we
more
force
were
the whole
money.
time.
underpaid.
We
We were
talking about
underpaid.
hustling. Come
And
on,
that's
let's
all women went into politics, which is another
Yeah,
hustle,
we were
changed the
underpaid.
laws,
Had
and
to.
made them
let's
more powerful.
lines now. Let's not blur the lines. Let's not make hustle mean everything you do to make money. We talking about hustling in these streets. That's what's masculine. We talking about hustling in these streets. We ain't talking about
Okay,
going
and
to
there's
work,
plenty of
being
and there's
in the
plenty of
streets,
people, there's plenty of families
breastfeeding.
out there
We
where
talking
there was
about
men out there in the
nothing.
streets and the
We
women was
talking
right out
about
there with them. I'm
hustling in
one of
these
So
them.
is
So,
streets.
hustling
and
in the
what
streets
about it?
only nigga shit?
And what
Because
about it?
hustling is
Because I was out
politics
there
is in the
hustling side
streets.
by side with plenty of niggas. What about it? It wasn't nothing gender about it. I was
You
out
say
there
you
with
was
people,
out there.
my equals, out there
Okay.
making money. What do
Okay.
you
So when
mean?
you was out there with mostly niggas, it was you and mostly niggas, right? It
Me,
wasn't females.
you act like I was 10 niggas and just me. Is you fucking cool? You know how many whole sex was ran by bitches? Is you serious? See, that's how I know you grew up in the suburbs, my nigga, because I don't understand what you fucking talking about.
And he
Whole
didn't.
sex ran by
He
bitches.
ain't
Do
grew
you
up in the
know this?
suburbs. He's a
Okay,
Is you
look,
latchkey
okay?
child.
He
Oak
grew up
Where
Park.
in
was
the
you
hood.
at? Did you come outside?
I'm a mom from
You
Oak
ain't never
Park.
seen a woman hustle?
Go ahead.
You
You
ain't
say
never
what
seen nobody hustling. All you seen was people selling pussy. You ain't never seen a bitch sell nothing.
now? I didn't say that.
Our
I said
grandma did that shit, bro.
most of the people out there doing that were men. I didn't say there were no females.
Lies.
I said
Not
Our
it
on
was
my
grandma,
block. Now what?
I
Not on
said
my
our
block.
grandma was
You must
60-30
never been to
male
Princeton
and
Park.
females.
You must never lived in Princeton Park. Because I promise you was more bitches in there hustler than niggas.
And that
our
nigga,
grandma was the
they
biggest
nigga had
hustler.
out there
Candy
doing that
houses,
shit.
you name it. It was
That nigga
women
had
ran
out
that.
there doing that shit. They nigga had them out there doing that
Women,
shit. So
there
who
wasn't
out
no
there
nigga in there having them do nothing.
hustling, man?
They was doing that shit on their own.
So
Now,
okay, according to you, the streets is 80% women. Get the fuck out of here.
guess
The
what?
streets is
It's
70%
damn near
men.
60-40. And I never said, don't put
It's
words in my
60-40
mouth.
who
Because
way?
that's not
Who
what I
way?
said.
Who
But
way? Me
it's
way,
damn
right?
sure a good
Is it mostly
60-40
men or not?
now. And it
Is
was
it fucking
70-30
mostly
then.
men or
Now
not?
what?
Is it
Yes.
I
mostly
disagree.
Yes.
men?
I
Now I'm
disagree
not
with
the
both
only
of
one.
y'all.
To
I'm
be
not the
I
only
honest,
one
disagree
balling
with
on
women
the
both of
street
outnumber
talking
the
y'all.
about
men,
I
y'all
but
say
gay
it was
scooter good. I'm the only
50-50.
bitch selling
Y'all
crack. Is
got
you
this. Y'all
cool?
got
I
this.
say
Y'all,
it's
are
Stupid
we only
ass
50-50.
referring to
no.
drugs?
young women.
I'm
Women.
saying
Because the
I'm
streets is
saying it's 50-50
prostitution.
when it comes to the drug thing. It's
Happening with all
50-50.
the control.
It's
No, it ain't
50-50 because
50-50.
again,
You
I
are
say a lot of
delusional.
them niggas that was coming up
Delusional.
off their bra.
Delulu.
Y'all got it.
Yeah.
Y'all got
Delusional.
it. The woman running these streets.
You
It's
delusional.
women. It's
No, but
women
it's
out here.
50-50, Sharm. I do believe it's 50-50.
Stop
Like
Hey,
I
talking
Sherm.
like
said,
I
back
don't
then,
understand
It's
where
women
he
out here.
coming
Right.
from.
Y'all got
It's
it. Y'all
women
got
out
it.
here selling wigs.
Y'all
It's
got it.
women out here
And you
selling
can't tell me
Cadillacs.
something I
Y'all
actually
got
But
it.
lived through and
that
seen
ain't the
with my
streets
own
to
eyes.
Sherm.
You
Y'all got
wrong.
it.
No, that's a
That
Maybe
hustle.
you
ain't the
didn't grow
streets
up
to
on the
Right?
south
Sherm.
side of
We talking
Chicago.
about
Maybe you
hustle,
just
right?
tried it during the 90s and the fucking 80s. You're
90%
wrong.
women. Just the
We talking about hustle.
10% men doing all the killing.
Bro,
The
it's
streets
Is
women out
90%
hustling
here.
only selling drugs to you?
gang.
Bro, it's
Come on,
women
man.
out here getting
And,
cake
and
All
to
right.
him,
illegally.
obviously.
All right.
And
Y'all got it. Y'all won.
that's not all I was doing. So, okay.
I
I
give
said I
up.
was a
Y'all
hustler.
won.
I never said I was a
Y'all won.
drug dealer.
Y'all won. Y'all won.
We said hustle.
Y'all won.
Hustle.
My
Hustle
my
means
bad, master.
Because there's
Only the
more
men spoke can
prostitution
make some
going on
money.
than drug
I'm
dealing.
so sorry. Only the men folks can make
OnlyFans
some
got
money.
chicks out here super rich.
There's women out here
Guess
killing,
what? Only
selling
the men
pussy.
folks.
That's a super hustle.
I
They
say
ain't even
this only
selling it no
men.
more.
It's 100%
They ain't even
men.
gotta sell
Y'all
it
keep
no
trying
more,
to
bro.
distort what I'm
Only
saying.
if
that's
I can
been since
tell
I
the
you who
beginning
asked
you
you a
of
are.
time,
question.
baby.
Only
That's
if
been
I can
Is
since the
tell
hustling
beginning
you.
of
only
time.
selling drugs?
I don't know how old y'all are, but that's been since the beginning of time. Sharm, you
That's
up
what I
there.
said. That was the
You
first
know
hustle.
that's been
Women had
since
the
the
first
beginning.
hustle.
Man.
Go
Could
ahead,
get
y'all.
something. Could get something
I
from
definitely
nothing.
wasn't playing
Women was
house.
in the streets before
I
niggas
wasn't.
was.
Right?
ain't
In the
got
streets, 90% women. Y'all got it. Y'all won. I
That's
swear
why there were brothel houses
to
There
God.
you go. And madams.
The streets is
and juke joints.
right, and they ran the streets. They was responsible for the Valentine's Day massacre. All them women was out there.
And then them same women was doing prohibition. They was wanting
so all the
they had
gangsters,
nightclubs. They
in
was
the
selling
problem.
food.
Come on,
They was
man.
maids, and every last one of them was a
There's
hustler.
always been gangsters, niggas all through history.
And not a gangster you can name could have did it without a bitch either.
Why did all them gangsters do the shit they did?
You
Because
are,
of
you,
women.
you are old enough to know that a lot of shit that women did, that whether it was hardcore or whether it was from a soft touch, it was not talked about because the women were the most disrespected and not spoken of.
I said y'all
Period.
right. The women ran
Period.
80% of the streets.
Period. So those that were the hitters, the men would never put them to the forefront. We would never be able to talk about them in history books. It's never like that.
They forgetting about Gazella Blanca and all the female
Exactly. I was just
kingpins.
about to bring her up. Like at the end of the day, women have been in the control of some shit and been pushed to the back burner because it's just now in a time where you can't run from it.
You see what you
You
doing?
know, there's women construction workers. There are women electricians.
Let's talk
There
about
are
AJ from out west.
women that land some.
AJ, one of the biggest drug dealers, used to be one of the biggest drug dealers out west. She was a female.
Bro, why you doing this, bro? Prince, why you
But
on
it's
that?
a fact.
What you on? Prince, this what you on?
You from out west, right? You know who AJ was, right?
Hey, gang, you on some bullshit, bro.
I mean, she controlled most of the K.
Okay, wait. So you mean to tell me, right, just so I get this straight, because
Don't nobody talk about her.
And never will. They ain't gonna
And
never
they
put no
never
respect on
will.
the name
They
neither.
never will.
Women
never
have
will.
ran the streets since the beginning of time, and men have always been the minority in the streets. That's what y'all tell
Why
me.
do you
What is
why can't
considered
he-
the
what
streets?
is
Because
your
you keep
big thing
talking
gonna be
about,
if
is it
minority
only
to
drugs to
majority?
you?
You just want somebody to be on top so bad.
Now we don't know what the streets is.
I'm asking you, is it only drugs to you?
Even if you include prostitution, it's still male
They
dominant.
outnumber you then, instantly. It's more women than men.
You're right. The streets dominated by the women.
Look at Instagram right now. You can scroll down your timeline of Instagram. It's a hella hoes that's in the street making money, doing way better than every nigga on your timeline.
Level. I know your intelligence. You gotta be trolling, gang. You can't
I'm not trolling. I know these motherfuckers is out here getting a bag from niggas. They hustling niggas, getting a bag from niggas selling pussy.
You're not gonna believe you. Oh my God, it's the
And
majority.
guess what? They was doing that shit back in the day. The guys was using them to set up the niggas and get them out their clothes and rob them. Women been
I'm
doing
prime
that.
example of that. I've been a product of that. I came up off
so
that.
women been doing that.
Go to the hotel, fucking suck that nigga. We outside. We gonna take all this shit.
Exactly.
It never happened.
Are y'all really serious?
It never happened.
Yes.
Yes.
Sit up here and tell me that women have dominated the streets since the beginning of time.
Everything that happens, the world wouldn't function without women doing what they
Majority or
doing.
minority, we're gonna call it domination. It's the same thing. You switch the words, put your syllabus away, and stop trying to make somebody be on the top. Why do you want somebody on top so bad?
Go ask
You
ChatGPT.
want somebody, you want one of us to just bow down, don't you?
Ain't no
a woman gonna say, the man is the one. Well, you must think
Now
I
it's
want you to
about
say
being
I'm the one. I
afraid.
don't.
It's not about being afraid. The hustle ain't got no fear in it.
It don't. I promise you. Please help me.
What you think govern the streets, nigga?
I can't take it no more.
Fear? Fear govern
Just
the
one side
streets.
of that shit.
Why you won't stick him up? Because you know he gonna come back and fuck you up. Why you won't let nobody get over on you? Because you don't want nobody else to think that they can. You want to put the fear in the motherfucker so they don't come for your shit. What do you mean?
And what?
Streets
And
are
in
right
that fear, I'm finna give you, I'm finna hook it all right here. In that fear, how every one of them niggas fall. A bitch.
Bitch.
Exactly.
They scared of the niggas, but who set their ass up and make them fall? A bitch. Even if she tricked. A
And you
bitch.
talking about in the streets. Madam C.J. Walker was in the streets selling grease hustling.
Yeah, it was a millionaire.
Became first millionaire, first black
And then
millionaire.
a big one. She wasn't the
First
first.
black woman
She was the
millionaire.
first accredited with it. She wasn't the first. She was never the first.
Ways against one Madam C.J. Walker.
She was the first to make a bag on it and put her name
No,
on it.
she wasn't the first Madam C.J. Walker. She created millions of C.J. Walkers across the world.
There's so many Madam CJs, it ain't even funny. She was
Across
just the
the
first one to get
world.
on. Just like KFC nigga that made chicken wasn't the first nigga to make a piece of chicken, but he got credit for that motherfucker. Some slave gave him 11 herbs and recipes. He never came up with that. He never
A
did.
bitch gave it to him. A bitch gave him the hustle and he ran with it.
That was frying
He
chicken.
ran with it.
Some woman with that little soft spot under her elbow.
Hey, you want to know something? You want to hear something crazy though, Sherm? A bitch came up with the recipe to cook crack.
Not that tender meat. Don't grab me there.
A bitch came up with the recipe to cook crack, and then the white boy stole it.
Oh, what's the ratio of men to women who actually cook
Fuck
the
that.
shit?
Nuh-uh. Let's take it back where it's supposed to be. No, all our parents that grew up in the 70s and the motherfucking 80s was freebasing, and they stole the formula and called it crack and popularized that shit. My parents was making crack cocaine in my motherfucking kitchen longer than the motherfucker that ever came out and said I make crack. I knew how to make crack before crack was crack.
We not gonna get into that. I came up in the house with the shit. I know.
Do you hear me? Don't get me started now.
Oh, that's why you sound like you in the house.
But they showing up lying, and all the women that I knew how to make freebase.
I grew up in a house full of women. Full of women. My mama was a kingpin. You can go to her page right now. She'll tell you. My mama had it in the 70s and 80s.
Had it in the 70s and 80s. I give you that. But how many of females?
I had the all-white living room. Fuck you talking about coming up as a shorty.
Come on, man. All right.
I couldn't go in the living room. Had the plastic on the floor, plastic on the couch. You got the game fucked up.
You had to peek in. You couldn't walk in.
My mama had the two-door Benz with the big fucking phone. Niggas, she's pulling up on joints with me in the back seat.
Females out here in these streets going crazy.
Want to hear something crazy, Sherm? My mama put my daddy on.
Crazy. A bunch of females out here running the streets, making the streets go crazy. Y'all,
yes, my mama put my daddy on. My daddy became a millionaire, but my mama put my daddy on in the drug game.
I call bullshit on you. I call bullshit on you. G-Dub ain't saying nothing because he know I ain't lying. But I call bullshit on Jada Prince. I call bullshit on
what bullshit?
And I
what bullshit? All my shit documented in facts.
I documented, suited and booted, and actually,
he's saying it's more men. It's more men that are doing it than women.
Doing what? Selling drugs or hustling?
Which one?
That's what I want. I mean,
that's what I keep asking you.
Out in these streets, period. Y'all know what the fuck the streets is, nigga. Stop.
The streets is women.
All right, you right. You right. The streets is some bitch shit. You right. Stop it, gang. Stop it.
If you're talking about the drug game, that's something different. But if you're talking about the streets,
we would call it some bitch shit. We have never called the streets no bitch shit. Come on, for real, go. Come on, for real, Joe. Go out and go up to a street nigga and say, man, why you out here doing this? I don't know, but women do this. This some bitch ass shit. Go up to a street nigga and do that. Since it's all women running the streets, and that's some woman shit. And that's
who would do that?
Go do that.
You talking about the drug game. We talking about hustling.
That's crazy work.
You do it. Go do it.
That's crazy work.
Stop.
That's crazy work. You sound crazy.
Exactly. That's how y'all
sound. You is in the box because you take one subject and make it about all subjects.
That's what I'm saying. No, he's not gonna separate it and make it make sense. He's gonna put it all together and say it's a man.
That has always been.
And that's gonna be the end of it.
I took it to all these different scenarios with the what.
So you only talking about drugs?
I'm only talking about the
technically. We will always
What do you think the streets is?
We was always talking about hustle.
So let's start the original where the streets started at, right?
Let's be clear. When this subject first came up, the subject was hustling, never just drugs. And you started picking lanes where men were supposed to be dominant. That's what happened.
With the niggas spitting drugs and rocks out your mouth.
You said you took a hustle topic and spreaded it out so men could dominate all the topics and start calling it the majority and the minority. That's exactly what you did.
Hey, look.
And we never addressed it.
I've been arguing the same point this whole time.
The original streets was brothels and shit like that.
Around each other and then changing it either majority, minority, street.
The gangster part of the streets is niggas. It's women that's in it.
You went through a dozen topics and you still came out and said, man.
Why you out here doing this bitch ass shit? Don't number women do this.
Ain't nobody said that.
Bitch ass shit. That's what I'm saying. What are you talking about?
That's exactly what y'all saying.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what y'all saying.
He got one subject, but he won't give us the definition of what he's saying.
I did.
Let me try to explain.
You're saying the streets as a whole. You can't say that.
Not. That's what I'm saying. You
do
whatever he wanted to do. You right, man. You right. Dick and balls rule the world. Dick and balls rule the world.
Let me. Can I say something?
Dick and balls really run this motherfucker for real.
Can I say something?
Dick and balls ain't worth shit without pussy.
Can I say something?
Otherwise,
Cause,
it's
cause you
gay.
damn sure ain't gonna look for no nigga.
Can I have the flow?
That's what we know you ain't gonna do.
Can I have the flow for a
Go
second?
ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Okay. I'm trying to understand what he's saying. He's saying like, well, I get, like, this is what I'm getting from what he's saying and what y'all saying. Like hustling, you feel me? Like, to me, hustling, like, by any means necessary, whatever you get to get your cake, you feel me? Whatever providing for you, that I look at hustling like that. But if I can just speak on the sense of him, he's saying it's controlled by men. This shit, you feel me? He's saying it's controlled by men. It
It
ain't
can be
like,
controlled. That don't mean they dominate. A
But it
man
doesn't mean it's a
dominates it.
dominated
Please
thing.
don't say what I'm saying. Because that's not what I
And control be like a Ponzi thing. You know what I'm saying? It just because a transaction happened one way, a man asked someone to do it, then a female went and made it happen, and then a female made it when it get it, but then a man went and purchased the product. It's to sit there and try to make one person better than the other, or the hustle is better because it came from a nigga, or the hustle was better because it came from a man, or it was better from a female.
Okay.
I don't understand the ramifications of doing that because money is money.
Hold on. Can we take this back to the very beginning? So to gender roles in the very beginning. Men are providers. You know what I'm saying? We provide and protect women, nurturing their multi-life, right? So providing and protecting our masculine traits, right? And if you're hustling to do what? Provide. You're hustling to make a way. You're hustling to make money. So that's a masculine trait from the very beginning of time. So
But wait a minute, that's not where it started.
Wait. So if you get a
That's
man,
not how the conversation started, though.
that's masculine. No,
No,
that's
you just changed. No, you literally just changed what that wasn't what the conversation was about, Sean. It wasn't. You just made a whole scenario
What
up.
was hustling? Hustling is
That's not how the conversation started.
The whole thing was
That's not how it started.
You got a masculine.
You made a scenario that flowed
What do you
into, but
mean?
that's
It's
not
been
how
the
it
same
started.
the whole
That's
time.
what you turned it into.
It's
Are
been
you
the
listening?
same the
That's
whole
not.
time.
The
If
original conversation started with me, so I know for a
me,
fact that that wasn't with the original conversation. You're making that
the
shit up.
original conversation. That was
You're
my
making it
original
up.
argument.
That's not the
That was
original.
my
Would you
original
like to hear the
argument.
original conversation?
The original argument was I called you. I said you had masculine traits.
That's not the original argument. No, that's what you made it.
You rather be
Sir,
When
called.
we play this shit
that's
back, we
not
gonna
the
see.
original conversation.
see.
Play that shit back one day. You're gonna feel stupid.
I
Can
said
I put
you had
the original
masculine traits. You said
conversation?
you had nigga
Are you
traits.
ready?
And
That was not the conversation. It
the
was
whole
my question.
question
You were
that I
talking to
was
me. How you
asking.
gonna tell me? That's not how it started. That's what you're making it. That's not how it
Okay,
started.
start. Go ahead.
At all.
Go ahead.
I was talking to a female before this conversation even started with you. We were talking about roles and how situations were going with being in a relationship. That's how the shit started. Then we started talking about my personal relationship that I said I was in. We went ahead and talked about my relationship. And then in the middle of my conversation about my relationship,
you said your
I
man said
said,
you
quote
was a
unquote,
nigga.
that hold on. I said, quote unquote, quote unquote, that my baby daddy called me, quote unquote, the realest nigga he ever met. At that very moment, you said that my baby daddy was trying to slight me and say something slick to me by calling me a nigga. My response back to you was, no, in my relationship, how my shit goes, how we interact in our 26 years, him calling me the realest nigga he ever met after a situation I got us out of made me, in his mind, the realest nigga. A nigga is not a man or a female. My mentality, my hustle got us out of that made me call me a nigga. You immediately went in and told me that being a nigga was masculine. I told you that's not true. Man, being a nigga has no gender at all. That the fact that I have a nigger mentality, if you want to call it, if that's what you want to call it, or a hustle mentality, if that's what you want to call it, does not make me a man. It makes me a person.
I didn't
Because
say you
neither one of
said.
them
I said it
scenarios
was
requires
masculine.
male or female. That was the conversation,
everything
and
was
you
true.
went off.
Everything you said was true till you said I called you a man. Never called you a man.
You said I had quote unquote masculine energy. Masculine energy comes from a man. And I told you I don't need masculine energy to hustle or be a nigga because neither of those qualifications have a dick and balls involved. That those two things, hustling and being a nigga, has nothing to do with being a man or having masculine energy. You cannot call me a man for being a hustler.
I didn't
You
say you
can't.
was a man. I said you was
Or a
masculine
nigga.
for being a hustler.
I can be a nigga without being a man, and I
So
can hustle
I
without being a
agree.
man.
if the first hustle
Has nothing to
was
do with masculine
prostitution,
energy or balls.
Hold on. The reason why you hustle is to provide, right? A
Because
man's
I'm supposed
to
to.
provide, right? No, you not.
hold on.
That's your fucking problem. You
That
not
ain't my
supposed to
fucking
provide.
problem.
You are
My
not
bank account
supposed to
don't say it's a
provide.
problem, nigga.
You're
My
not-
bank account don't say I
you're
got a
not-
problem at all.
You're
I
not
have enough common
supposed to
sense to know
provide
that
under the
even my
divine.
grandmama got
under
enough
the
sense
divine
enough
order.
to know she got to go out there and work
Under
and help
the
her
divine
husband.
order, you're not
Weirdo.
supposed
That
to.
don't make nothing. Ain't nothing wrong with me for
Under
wanting
the
money. Are you
divine
serious?
order, you're not
Something's
supposed
wrong for.
to.
There's something wrong with me waiting for a nigga to give me money. That's a motherfucking problem. That's the problem. You think I'm supposed to wait for some nigga to hand me $1 and I'll never. I'm a Furian, bitch. I'll never. You got me fucked up.
And it's still
Making money and providing ain't got shit to do with no man. It's called getting out there and hustling. Even the mama lion go out there and fucking bring home pray for her motherfucking kids. Is you cool?
And you masculine as fuck. Period.
I ain't nothing masculine about me.
She just
Not
hit a
nothing.
trigger point.
Not nothing.
The king
Not
of the
nothing.
jungle don't do
Not
shit. He
nothing.
don't provide
Not a
shit.
nigga
He
you
let
know
the
that'll
bitch
call
go
me
get all the
masculine
shit.
either. Not none. None. My hustle mentality is money. Green motherfucking ain't got nothing to
Hey,
do with
she
dick
just
and
fucked
balls.
you
And
up
you
with that
hate
one.
that. You hate I don't need a nigga to
Hold on,
provide
hold
for
on.
me.
You fucked him up with that one, didn't she,
You a
Church?
sorry nigga for thinking that I need a
He
nigga to
fucked him
provide
up.
for me. That's your problem now. How about since I got a problem? That's your problem. You think a
She
bitch need a
killed,
nigga.
she
That's your
killed the
problem.
argument.
They don't.
I didn't say
They
you did.
don't.
I just
That
did the fact
structure
that you
flawed in
Shots
a
fired.
motherfucker. You mad because I don't need a
That's
nigga to
masculine
buy
as
my
fuck.
toilet tissue.
That's because you
You mad because
masculine.
I don't need a
That's why
nigga
you ain't
to
got
pay for my
that
house.
now
That's
because you
why
so
you mad.
masculine. Huh? I'm
You
mad.
mad. You big mad. And you big mad because there's a bunch of bitches
I'm
just
just
like me
saying,
that don't need a nigga like you to do shit.
another
That's
day.
why you mad.
You great, but that shit
You
masculine.
big mad.
You masculine.
And that don't make me masculine. It
And
make me
you
smart.
masculine. I'm mad at you.
That make me a realist. That make me
It make you
smart,
a
kind, and
hustler.
important.
So
That
It
make
just
me
make you a
sad.
hustler.
I still fuck with you, even though you masculine as fuck.
And you are
Hey,
definitely a
you want me to
hustler,
fuck you up with
Aisha.
in the head some more?
Now I'm gonna use the word that's
This is masculine.
a sassy ass motherfucker because you mad.
All men started out as women.
To do shit. Oh my God, she's breaking the
So
structure.
when we split,
You
we
need to
became
mind. You
masculine.
got right now. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. You mad because the bitch ain't calling you for her tampons. That's why you mad. To buy her food.
I'm definitely not mad.
You mad because the bitch can buy her own food and pay her own bills.
Big Red, what you feel like, man?
I need a meal. You better be glad.
All right, you done? You done now? Can I talk now?
I feel like they
Change the
got bows
subject.
and arrows, and I'm stuck in between.
Change the subject.
No, Aisha made a great point though. She made a good point. Like to be a hustler doesn't make you, necessarily like a nigga, because everybody should have a hustle. Everybody should have a hustle, and you old enough to know that, Sherm. Everybody should have a hustle. Period. And what does it matter who is the minority or who is not? What difference does it make?
Rocks, elbow and elbow with them niggas. Y'all done flipped it all the way to a hustle. Now you can sell collard greens. That don't make you in. Come on now. Selling collard greens don't make you in the streets. We know what the fuck the streets is. $5 to this what I said.
Hey, Sherm.
The streets.
I could sell motherfuckers for $250 an hour.
Hustling in the streets.
Get your dumb ass out of here. Having every woman with a brain. Nigga, stop something. You out your motherfucking mind talking about some goddamn collard greens.
Nigga.
Get your ass out of here. Ain't nothing in my bank account bought by no goddamn collard greens, no sweet potatoes, no mashed potatoes, or no meatloaf. Nigga, I have a master's degree. Get your ass out of here. I'm in the book of professionals for 9 years straight for HUD. My money don't come from that. Dum dum.
HUD is the streets.
Dum dum, give me gum gum then, motherfucker. Since I gotta be stupid. Dum dum, give me gum gum.
What?
Hey.
You went from selling rocks in the streets to your hustle.
My name is Mama Hustle, motherfucker. Get that.
Now here we
and
go.
I do that too. And
So
I can
now-
do that too.
How far we gonna get away from the topic?
I make so.
Rocks is played out. Where the crackheads at?
This how we end up getting so far away from the topic.
What you want?
This how we got
so far away from the lane that I'm in. If you ain't
Hey,
some money and you ain't talking money,
Sherm.
I do.
Do your woman do anything?
In the streets now.
No, I'm talking about do you provide it 100% for your woman?
I ain't got no woman.
That's why, nigga.
When you had a woman, you used to be married. So when you had a wife, did your wife work?
Women gonna respect
Yeah, my
nothing.
wife had a doctorate degree. My wife fucking worked. My wife made more than me.
What's your name?
So she was doing the man shit that you talking
So
about.
what are we talking about here, then?
Exactly. He
My
angry.
dog took care of the mortgage, took care of all the bills. I paid all the bills. She just made more money. That's how that make her a man. Fuck you,
I
mean?
just say you just said that she's supposed to provide.
No. I said hustling in the streets is a masculine trait.
That make your baby mama masculine.
But you just started screaming about a man supposed to take care of everything.
The streets was a masculine trait. That's my argument. Argue that. That's it.
I know that, but you just screamed at her about a man supposed to take care of everything.
Masculine trait. Argue that. That's all my argument is. Hustling in the streets is a masculine trait. That's all I'm arguing.
Okay, so every prostitute, every bitch stripping, every motherfucking
trait
that's in the streets that have to work the streets, they need to quit.
Every bitch in the streets got a pimp behind her. Stop it. Come on, gang. A nigga got her out there doing that shit. She ain't doing that shit for herself. She doing that shit for that nigga. So who out there for real?
Them the bitch ass niggas. We not gonna get it to the pimps.
Now, when you say stuff like that, then you talking about a little girl. When you say a nigga got somebody in the street, you're talking about a little girl.
Yeah, because I know, you know, my little brother a pimp, and them bitches left him, and they making their own money.
Little girls. I'm never minors. You never, ever bring minors inside.
Sean.
Talking about no little girl. A little girl, a street nigga.
That's Sean. You know, I just had a birthday yesterday, so you know I'm old as shit, right?
Happy birthday.
And I'm gonna tell you, no real woman is gonna be in the streets hustling, no way.
Also, that means
so what is your argument? What is your
it's
argument?
It's a young bitch hustle.
That's my argument. Right there, what you just said, Big Red. You just said exactly
Could you picture Big Red in the streets? Hell, and you know me. Hell no.
So that's like, look, now it sounds like y'all just making his argument. He telling you it's masculine.
I'm not arguing. Look, I wasn't disagreeing with nobody. Everybody has strong points. Aisha made some very strong points. But what I'm saying is, we're in 2026. What real woman is in the streets hustling right now? And guess what? I'm not trying to offend those that's going to watch that could possibly be out there. Look, my mother always told me, little girls do what they want to do. Grown women do what they have to do. And that's just what it is.
The streets is on the internet now.
Exactly. That motherfucker ain't got to go to the streets no more to hustle.
You can sell drugs from the internet. You can do everything from the internet. Ain't no more streets. Streets is dead. What
I'm a fuck you up even more than that. You can sell any product you got through AI.
Hello.
Exactly.
Well, ain't no more and y'all kept saying women prostitution. Let's not forget there's been male prostitution from the beginning of time too now.
That's the white people.
No, it ain't. It was blacks too, baby. It was blacks too. It was black.
Them was the niggas who what they call
it
them.
Was black, baby.
What the fuck they call them when they took the niggas and raped them and they turned them into fucking.
I don't know how old you are, but I know how old I am, and I'm telling you, 5 decades in, baby.
It was Geechees that was turned out by white men.
I'm not talking about the freaky shit with the foreigners and all that. I'm talking about male gigoloing. It was black men selling penis as well as women
ugly ass bitches who couldn't get no good dick. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
It started with Deuce Bigelow. That's real. Men was selling penis and just to be with them.
I done sold some a couple times. I ain't really lie. The girls.
Come on now, you know damn well.
Ain't nobody bought none of that shit, son. You cap.
Pay to be around your ass.
You big cap, son.
I'm just saying.
That shit real. That shit real.
Trying to say he done sold some dick. Oh, game over. I'm finna get off of here.
I'm quite sure every last one of y'all on here done sold some dick.
I bet that bitch was pop. You had to sell some dick.
Oh, God.
You was a dirty old man for real.
We go out to eat, cuddle.
Hey,
that's my home girl. That's what he called her, his home girl. That's my home girl.
She paying for everything.
You dirty old man.
That's my sis right there.
That's where that song came from.
Call me a dirty
When you
old
finish, you realize how dirty you was. I can't believe I fucked that bitch.
Look.
Call me a
You
dirty
take
old
a
man.
picture of the
Hey,
red
You
light.
Sharon,
can
how much you
believe it.
sell it
You
for
can
though?
believe it.
I don't know.
Hey, Sharon, you gotta shout her out, bro.
Nobody's together.
Her
How much
name,
she
bro.
give you, Sharon?
You gotta say her
It
name.
better be them income tax, cause you say $540, nigga. What?
You gotta say her name, bro.
Paying
She
for it.
slutted you up.
We're not gonna talk
She,
about it.
she slutted you
Paying
up.
for
Man.
it.
She co-signed for your car or something. What the fuck? How much was it, Sharon?
I'm with Jada
Look,
Prince.
majority of the niggas from our era, that's what it was. Women's credit fucked up right now. Women my age credit fucked up right now for putting motherfuckers on in real life. It's plenty women,
Why they make your
seasoned
phone
women
like
right
that?
now that lost $2,500 of their income tax because the pack never came back with a return. Like for real, for real. So yeah, while you joking about it, that shit real. It's real.
They try to act like I don't know these niggas that
A
did
lot of motherfuckers got evictions on their shit right now because they gave that nigga that rent money and for
Maxed
that
out
dice
credit
game, and he
cards.
didn't come back home with it. You feel me? So
But he ain't
that's what it
he ain't
is.
sell the dick.
And that's
She was
pimping.
just
That's
dick
pimping all on
founded.
its own. That's
for the
pimping
rent.
right there.
I
That is
didn't
real
know it was for
pimping.
the rent. I promise you, I ain't know it
You
was
know,
for the
and you know, it's plenty niggas back then. They used to be like, we don't fuck with the fat bitch, but that's where they was at income tax season, from
Yeah.
December to motherfucking February. They was at the fat bitch house selling dick. Everybody.
Talk
So
that
yeah,
shit.
don't tell me it ain't no niggas out here that was doing it.
Popping out with a
I
Chevy
know
in the
what facts they
spring.
were.
Hey, you wouldn't have all them millions of them niggas standing behind them fat girls on tax season if that shit was not real.
Yeah, the chick
They be
done
at
bought rings.
GameStop and shit. They be at DTLI. He be standing right behind them. What you put
I
on,
worked
man?
at Motel 6, baby. I worked at Motel 6, me and Breezy. And from December to February, the end of February, do you see nothing but
Big
the
bitch season.
skinniest and the flyest niggas coming in with the biggest chicks in the
The
city?
biggest shit.
You was selling dick.
She done laughing because he
The
did
You done
it.
biggest
walked
shit.
around the club flirting with the skinny bitches all night until you left, and you left with the huge bitch. Check was coming in.
You
The
can tell.
huge
Exactly.
bitch pay like she weigh.
Hey,
Oh
you
shit.
tell her what you need and go pick it
That's
up.
what they used to say. That's what
Sharon
they
still
used
ain't
to
told us
say.
how much he made.
Nah, my chicks want big though. My chicks want big, bro. All right, and then
Be big. Hell no.
Sharon, how much did you charge?
It didn't matter. She could have been
How much did you
cross-sided.
charge for a
She could have been
350 canal?
cross-sided, bald-headed, toothless, anything. A
Sweaty.
defect is
Where
a
your mic at,
defect.
Sharon? I can't hear you.
A defect is a
Sweaty.
defect, goddammit.
no, she
No, I can't hear you.
Naive was the biggest factor for a lot of women.
They louder
Naive.
than you, nigga.
Y'all
And you
know
got
a
a
couple of
microphone.
bitches
You in the
that bought them
studio.
Jordans.
Yes.
Y'all done got them Jordans a couple of times off a couple of bitches. Y'all know what it
Not them
is.
Jordans.
You did. It wasn't no.
Yeah. Them Jordans, them snap
Red. They be like,
outfits.
let me
Nigga,
just
you
get
know where to go
2,500
when
so
you
I can
need
do
to
what
get
I
what you
do.
need to get based on what dick you laying down, nigga. It ain't gotta be. She ain't gotta be ugly or fat.
What's the most you got, nigga? You still ain't
Exactly.
told
Okay.
us.
Is it the dick you laying down or the dick you think you laying down?
The thing, hey, as long as it's
She was
laying
just
down,
happy
Oh,
getting
y'all be
some, but
surfing.
what's the
Y'all be
most you got?
surfing. I have
It
to
ain't
jump
even
in
gotta
and
be
out the
good.
conversation.
if she keep calling me back, I
It
don't give
got
a
to be
fuck for real.
good.
What's the most you got? I'm still waiting on the answer.
I got a car.
He ain't gonna answer that.
You got a
I got
car?
He said he got a car.
2028. It wasn't no brand new one, but it was something to get around in.
I got a
Okay.
$30,000 car.
Okay, see,
He said that with a smile. I got a
this
$30,000.
is he like he was involved in the conversation.
I bust three on 10,000 a nut.
30,000 on my cockhead.
Hey, that's just he said put a number. That was just a number, but I done got a whole lot of stuff, bro.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro. Like, come on,
I'm
we
sure.
gonna be selling it, but we do the same thing the bitches do. It's just
Y'all do the same fucking shit the bitches do.
It's
The same shit.
Just some
Let me
nice.
see that
And it doesn't
backsplash, girl. Where you
necessarily have
go?
to be no money. Y'all might have a bitch y'all go to her house just to eat. Another bitch y'all go to her house because she give you bread. The other bitch give you peace. The other bitch give you conversation.
Voltron.
Look, listen.
Exactly.
Build a
Let's not play
bitch.
slow here.
That's
Build a bitch.
Didn't I say that?
masculine.
You cooking, keep cooking.
She right.
Yeah.
That's what's
Keep
up.
cooking, keep
That's how
cooking.
we do it. But it's
Yeah.
only certain amount of men that can do it. It's only certain men that can.
Yeah, it's only
Exactly.
a certain amount of
You know what I'm
females that
saying?
can do
It's
it.
a certain level you got to get to, whether it's financially, whether it's personality, whether it's
Whatever it is.
And when you got all them boxes checked, ooh, Charlie.
It's just the majority of men are not that. It's not that for a majority of men, though.
It's different, but like, look,
but for the
You know why? Because they eventually fuck up and be messy and get caught up. That's what eventually happens. That's what eventually happens.
See, the only problem I see is men are not being honest. They only saying you cheated because you told them you gonna be faithful. If you let them know what it is from the beginning, they can't say you cheated.
In the middle of that
Then they
stroke,
gonna
you
say
told
no,
them you
and then
loved
you ain't
her.
gonna get no pussy.
In the middle of the stroke, you like, I love you. I love you, girl. And that bitch took that shit for real.
I ain't never had to commit to no bitch for no pussy.
But the minute you said, I love you, girl.
The bitch you really want,
I
you
love
had to
you,
commit.
bitch.
That's how you got married.
Don't give it to nobody else. That's instantly right there. You was locked in.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't me that did that. I don't know who did it.
Who did it? The dirty old man.
That was a younger version of me. That's like
Nah,
giving
but it was
that's
still
like
you,
giving
though.
the grammar school of the fucking Constitution.
Nah, you gonna have
You know
to
what I'm
answer
saying?
that.
I wasn't ready for all that. I didn't know what that was before I got into it. I
Hey, look, you know what it was. She did some shit them other bitches ain't do, and you was like,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna marry
This
her.
little thing she
Fucking
be doing with her
doctorate
tongue
degree.
and
That's
shit.
what she did that all them other women didn't do. She was on her shit. She was on her plan, and she was getting her shit together. And she got a
And to
doctorate.
answer your question, Sherm, she was a fucking hustler. She was a hustler.
Thank you.
She was a hustler, and that's why we not married now, because she was masculine.
Cause you don't like hustling bitches.
Are you still? Are you? Listen, when
You
you
land
say
next to
that,
her like
you
you a
make me
nigga.
think that you
You got
ended the
nigga
marriage
traits.
because you didn't want nobody to say she ran the household. Is that a complex?
She the realest nigga I ever knew, because we went through a whole marriage together, ups and downs. Lost my job, she carried us. She the realest nigga I ever knew.
And you didn't like that.
Oh, he's trying to use my shit. Don't use my shit.
That's real shit
Okay.
though.
Live
She
in
the
your
realest
own
nigga I
damage.
ever
Don't
knew.
put your damage
And
on me.
I'm
My shit's
asking you a
good.
question, and you didn't like that, right?
From that point of view, because that was the realest nigga I ever knew.
I'm asking
But
you a
did you call her
question.
that?
You didn't like that.
But did you call her that? Don't try to use my shit. My shit was a term of endearment.
I
Like,
ain't calling my
love me.
wife no nigga.
Again, Sherm,
Don't
I
put your
say,
damage on me.
and you didn't like that. You didn't
I
like
don't
that she
feel
was
like she
able
the
to do
realest
that.
nigga I know.
I had to give her a compliment. That would be it. The ultimate
I
compliment.
can't call her no
No,
nigga.
see, but
realest
it's
nigga
not
I
the
ever
ultimate
knew.
compliment.
We
You use it as the
communicate
ultimate
differently. I'm
disgrace.
sorry.
I'm glad I got something soft then.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, because I don't want to compare her to no nigga.
Nicely.
So let me ask you this. If one of your boys was to happen to say, damn nigga, you was fucking a nigga just because you say she was the realest nigga, how would you take that?
I'm glad I got something soft. I don't even know how to answer these questions.
Well, I can answer that question.
No, I'm talking to Sherm. I'm talking to Sherm because he said she was the realest nigga. And let's just say someone took that. Yeah, damn nigga, you fucking nigga.
Cash, answer that.
She talking to you.
No, that's the reason why
I'm talking to you.
Because Cash nigga told her that as a term of endearment. And I'm saying that's the ultimate compliment I would pay to my ex-wife if she's the realest nigga I ever met, because she was so fucking masculine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
but that's
And
not
that's
how
why y'all
you took it
separated.
and you twisted it.
Exactly.
Like,
She
you a
had my
weirdo.
back. She was always there.
That's why y'all separated. Sherm, you didn't like the fact that she was able to provide.
When she met me, I was a boy growing into a man, but once I became a man, I can't handle another man in my household.
Oh, that's messed up. Oh, so you use
And I
her for
just
what
She was a
said,
nigga with
you didn't hear me
masculinity. I got
because
it.
y'all talking over each other. But I said that's a complex that you have.
No.
Ain't no complex.
That's the problem. See, I'm gonna
That
tell you
is a
something. I be
complex
telling a
because
lot of
guess
women.
what? If
When a woman make
was
more
to
money than
fall
a
short
man,
and a man can pull through for a woman, what is the difference with a man falling short and a woman pulling through for a man? What's wrong with that?
when a woman makes
You
more
didn't like
money
the
than a
fact
man,
that people
But
on
then
the
she masculine.
outside can see that your wife was controlling the house. successful with
It
a
ain't
doctorate
that ain't the
degree.
problem. It's that
Nobody
she
knew that.
can't humble herself
Hold on,
to
wait a minute.
allow to be led, even though she can lead it financially.
Let me put this shit to
No,
bed.
no, no. I'm talking
Let me
directly to Sherm about
let me
the ex-wife and the
let me put this
statement
shit
he made on the ex-wife.
let me
I'm
put this to
saying,
bed.
from what you're saying, you sound like you're separated because you couldn't take the fact that when you fell short, she was able to pick you up and
That's her
carry
job.
y'all, and the world knew that.
Hold on. The world never knew anything because our marriage was our marriage and nobody outside of our marriage knew anything about it. So nobody in the
So
world
your
knew.
friend,
As it should be.
nobody knew that you didn't have a job.
Nobody knew shit about me. I'm that private.
That's
Nobody.
how it's supposed to be.
And she
Okay.
carried that,
I
huh?
still have a studio I was
And that
running.
makes her
I'm
man.
still making money. So let me tell you why the marriage ended. I injured myself. I'm hurt.
Okay.
I'm disabled. My job was still paying the bills because I was in the union for a whole
Okay.
year.
I remember this.
Once that year ran out, she said, I gotta go home. This ain't working. I
Okay.
said, fine. Go ahead. Since I want to take our son with me. I said, you know what? Kentucky is a better place to raise them. Go ahead.
Okay.
Where you gonna go to your dad's basement? Fuck no. I got an apartment already. I'm ready already. I'm a whole man. I take care of myself at all times. So the marriage ended because she left. I didn't. And
And
nobody.
that's all I was trying to understand. That's the question I've been asking you. But everybody talking over each other, you didn't hear me. That's what I've been asking the whole time.
But hey, she the realest nigga I ever knew. I swear to God. I can honestly say that. She the realest nigga I ever knew. And I say that as an ultimate compliment with a baby slight to it. It's gonna always be a baby slight to it because you never gonna call your girl the realest nigga you ever met. That's a masculine trait.
You got a lot of reverb, boy.
That ain't me. It's somebody else.
Might watch a TV or something. What's that?
Not me.
That's Miss Cash,
I'm
her little
sorry, the
funky,
other room.
her little funky ass.
That's all I'm saying. I ain't knocking it. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing because a lot of men like masculine women. But I'm
Them
just
gay niggas.
hustling.
What is your definition of masculine
My
women?
definition of a listen, in the ideal world, if I'm able to do whatever
No, I said what is your definition, not the ideal world's. Your definition.
my definition of a masculine woman is a woman that takes on manly traits.
What's manly traits?
Feminine.
What's manly traits?
What are manly traits? You know what manly traits are?
Don't throw a couple out there. You got viewers. Throw a couple out there.
From the very beginning, masculine traits were protection and providing. Feminine
Oh,
traits.
you are totally nuts.
Hold on.
You are
Saying,
totally
Red,
nuts.
please.
Hold on. Can I finish
You
talking?
are totally nuts.
Finish talking. Can I finish talking?
Go ahead.
We're going to go back to the roots of what masculine and feminine was. Not what it is now, what it was. Because it had to come from something. We all had rules in the very beginning. The man is to protect and to provide. The woman's to nurture and to multiply. Right? So if there's not a man around to provide, a woman has to take on the masculine role of providing for herself. So even though it's a necessity, she still takes on a masculine role. The fact that she has to do it doesn't take away from the fact that it's a masculine role.
The fact that you forced your wife to be a man and then ostracize her for having to be a man is diabolical, you sick
He didn't force
motherfucker.
her. He didn't force her. He just said he got injured. And
But
she
then she
took on
had
a
to, but guess
masculine
what?
role
Even
at
in the
that point.
injury, she had to take on
I was
things that
still paying
you
all the
call
bills.
masculine roles.
Paying
So
all the
you
bills.
But
turned
he
her
was
into
hurt,
a
so he
man,
couldn't
and then when
protect.
you became a
So
man,
she's
you
like,
said
I
you didn't
gotta
like it.
go.
What that make you?
Okay, so when she leaves me while I'm hurt and injured, she can go.
At this point, after the way you acted, you deserved it.
That's fine. Because the vow said that. Sickness and
No, the
health,
vows didn't tell you to
the
call her
death
a
do
man
us
because she
part.
had
It
to
didn't
take on
say
your role
you
when you
get
was still
disabled
good.
and I don't know if you're going to be able to work again.
Val didn't say she was a man either, because having to take on the role that you couldn't play.
She
Like
did
I
have
said,
to
you
take on a more
diabolical
masculine
in
role.
turning her into a
When I
man
lost
and
my
then
job, she
ostracizing
had
for
to take
being
on a
one.
more masculine role. She did.
Tell
Now
me
what?
I'm wrong. You're
You
mad as
dirty.
hell, and you
Go
can't
ahead.
be
So
mad at
let me
yourself
ask you
because
this
you turned her
question.
into a
Do you
man and
think
then
at
got
no
mad at her for
point
being one.
a woman
You dirty.
provides and protects in a relationship, period?
Period. And
What
that
I'm
don't
saying,
make her no man, dummy.
I didn't say he was a man. See,
You did.
I said
No,
Don't
you
take it
said
back now.
that that was a
Don't
masculine
backpedal that.
trait.
You said that.
So I'm asking
what
you,
I'm
you said it was a masculine. I asked you, what is your definition of a masculine woman? You stated what the masculine traits were, and protect and provide was two of those traits you said.
Yes.
So I'm asking you, do you think at no point women were not protecting and providing until now?
I didn't say that. I just said it was a masculine trait.
And
Listen,
then what the trait you actually
this is what I'm
actually
saying.
said is
So
the
I
trait of
gotta
being
tell
a
you,
mother,
bro,
Hold
not
on,
you're
a
not
man.
making no sense.
let me
Because
get
once
this
You're
a
out.
not
woman
making
is
no
a
sense.
female, she
Let
becomes
me
a mother,
nail this
and
right now.
all
Let me
mothers
nail
do
this
is
right now.
protect and provide
Let me
for her
nail this right
children.
now.
So you
Let me
telling
nail
me,
this right
so
now.
that make me a man too?
Let me
Because
nail this right now.
I have to protect and provide for my
In
children.
a
Does that make me
perfect
a man?
world, if I had, and
We
I'm
ain't
able
talking
to
about perfect
provide
world.
everything, my wife is at home with the kids, making sure they raised right and properly, and I'm taking care of all the bills.
That's
Doesn't that go
providing.
under the? Doesn't
Taking
that
care
fall
of your
under provide
children
and
is
protect?
providing.
That's the
Taking care of
masculine.
your household is
Hold on.
providing.
It's providing.
Exactly.
Making sure
Taking
the
care of
kids
your
are
children
safe
is
is
providing.
protecting.
Cleaning,
So
feeding your
again, I
ass is
say,
providing.
when did women were never protecting and providing? We always been.
Women became super protective and providers when men went to war and they took all the men away and the women was home alone doing everything.
What I
Clock
never
And,
that.
said.
and to reflect off of what you saying, Prince, you are so correct, because guess what? When the man fell short in the war, that's when a group of women came through and got their mail out for the motherfucking
Making
people that was at
bullets,
war.
making bullets, making guns,
Because they
providing
had,
a
Exactly,
price for the saints, working the.
exactly. And
My
guess
great
what they were
grandmama was a
doing?
welder.
Guess what they were doing? They were protecting their men's jobs
they took on the masculine
by
role.
going in
Wherever they
and
were going,
saving them when they could not do it themselves.
they
And
took
that
on
was
the masculine
providing
role.
and
Now,
If
protecting.
it was up to
So when
Sherm, we
again,
wouldn't be as
in
far as
what
we are in
world,
this world
in a
right now.
perfect world,
on.
now we can talk about a perfect world, because
Right,
that's
because
always
I
been
ain't seen
going on.
it. Where is
If
it?
it was up to Sherm, we wouldn't be nowhere near where we at today. We
You
probably
would
wouldn't even be
hear
on
in
these
this
phones.
perfect ass
Would be
world.
doing it. They had to do it because the men were gone. If
They're
the
just
men were
working
there,
together.
the men
That's
would be
them
doing
working
it.
together. They are just working
And if it was
together.
a
They
fifth,
ain't
we'd
got
all be
nothing to do
drunk.
the road.
While
I'm
the
gone because
men
y'all
are in
talking in
the
circles
street,
now.
the women
Y'all
is
have a
still
good night.
providing and protecting.
I'm out of here.
So
I'm finna go get in the shower and go outside.
now, y'all saying providing and protecting is feminine now.
Y'all
You
tweaking.
said it's masculine.
It is. Providing and protecting is the ultimate form of masculinity. If a man can't provide and protect you, why the fuck are you with him?
You know what? I've been with a lot of men that couldn't provide and protect at the
And why
time.
you not with him now? Because they couldn't provide.
I moved on. I moved
Why?
on.
Because they couldn't
It
provide.
wasn't because they couldn't provide and protect. It wasn't because they couldn't provide and protect. I'm gonna be honest with you, Sharp. Like I've had a lot of, like I've been married, I'm a widow, all type of shit. I've been with men that could provide, but in my lifespan, I've ran into some men that couldn't, and that ain't the reason I got involved with them. Potential was.
The
Now
potential
you
to,
talking like in the grown-up stage. No, I wouldn't make that decision.
the
What?
potential to do what? To provide and protect you.
No, potential to be great to provide for himself and then help me.
No.
You gotta, everybody don't think the same.
Man that's taking care of himself gonna take care of his woman as well. You're
Exactly.
not with do shit for you. Because if
No, I'm
you
not with nobody to do nothing for me.
you what? You are supposed to look for a man to do something for
I
you.
wasn't raised like that. I wasn't looking for that.
She said potential. She went off potential, like, oh, he
I
might
went
be.
off potential.
Potential to do what ultimately? Like your
If
ultimate.
he, no, say for instance, no. Let me break it down so you can understand, so you can rebuttal in a proper way. Meaning that if I took liking to a guy that didn't have a job, that wasn't something that hindered me from moving forward with him. You understand? If I took liking to a guy that was trying to figure out which direction in life he was trying to go, it did not swerve me away from him because he was in the midst of deciding where he wanted to do in life. That's what I'm telling you.
Because you didn't have potential, right?
What? It was potential.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. But what we disagree is, if he didn't have potential to be the man you think he could be, you wouldn't fuck with him. Okay, that's cool.
I agree with you with that. I agree.
I'm cool with you catching me while I'm in my indecisive stage and helping me along to get to where I want to be. But she has to believe I got to be to a
She has to believe in you. Period.
But at the end of the day, you want your man to be able to do what for you?
Provide and protect.
First off, I want my man to be able to be a man, for one.
What does a man
and that don't even include me. That includes just self, period. Self, period. Because if self ain't right, he can't do shit for me on the back end. To be honest, that's like a band-aid, Sherm. Now, like let's be honest. You too old, you know better. I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest too. It all goes back to providing and protecting.
No. Because I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do for me, and whatever you do is extra. Unless we do get married, and then it is about just you provide it, and then even then, I'm not one that don't want to do nothing. So it depends on the person.
Big Red, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Can a man love you if he don't love himself?
No.
Exactly. So when the man come and he already loved himself, so you already know he's gonna provide and protect for you. And
that don't necessarily mean he's gonna provide and protect for me, because he love himself. A man got to truly decide if this woman, I'm hoarse, y'all, so excuse my voice. My birthday was yesterday, I'm hoarse. But a man has to make a decision. He can marry you and still not fucking take care of you. And love the shit out of himself.
But that's not.
You understand me? A man has to make a conscious decision that this is the person that he chooses to do the things that he does for. Right. That's period. That's the same thing with a woman.
But most men that love themselves actually does that.
Most men that love their mama mostly does. Yeah.
You can tell if a man
loves. Most men that sat back and watch their mama go through a lot of things mostly turn out to be them type of people. They want to provide that type of shit for the person that they with.
That's me.
Yeah. Any real man for real. Because if I want to take care of me and anything attached to me. Any real man.
And that's a real man. That's a real man. But some men feel like they don't want to take care of no one.
We talking about some. We talking about the good ones.
No, I'm talking about some, and they don't necessarily make them all bad. It's just the way they was raised. It's what they believe in. And a zebra don't lose their stripes, baby. Once you settle into something and you just feel like you've been told all your life, don't take care of no bitch. Don't get no bitch your money. She just using you. A nigga grow up loving himself and still feel like you should get it on your own.
Yeah,
get it on your own.
Tell that to the bitches and the hoes, but don't tell that to your wife.
It's a lot of wives that heard that, Sherm. Come on now. Where you at?
Yeah, buddy. Have you ever cheated, Sherm?
No.
On your wife?
No. Our marriage are not in for infidelity. No, we never cheated on them.
Have you ever cheated?
No. Not on my wife. I ain't never told nobody it was exclusive.
Huh?
Cause you're a dirty old man.
Other than my wife, and I never cheated on her. I don't see myself doing that.
Guess what? Even if you did, you wouldn't say it on here. If you're smart. If you're smart.
What would the repercussions be?
I'm not attached to
I'm
anything.
just saying.
I'm forced to
saying.
So if I say, yeah, I cheated on my wife, what would that do?
Tell us why y'all ass divorced.
She'll tell you. I call her right now. She'll tell you.
I believe you.
No, I wouldn't do that either. I wouldn't. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't cheat. Like I don't think there's nothing out here. Like I wouldn't want the woman that I love to feel that pain. You know what I'm saying? Like know that she put her trust in me, the potential man that I could be for her. I would never go against that. Though. She could be mad. I'm just glad that she's open to fixing things. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to live no life of arguing.
Well,
Like
I'm gonna say it like this. That's good to hear you say that, King. It is, but all players fuck up. Women and men fuck up sometimes. Fuck up and slip up. And one thing I learned, you have to ask a specific question because some people consider only having sex cheating, and some people don't.
Right. I don't think about no other woman. Like you like the single me. Like, yeah, I used to look at ass. I go to if I gotta go to grocery store, I don't see no woman. All I see is the grocery list and maybe baby. You need anything else? Like I don't be looking at no woman. Like I'm over. Like if you know anything about me, I was one of them. And for me to be single, I mean like single, not single, but me to be faithful, bro, that's a big feat for me.
All I'm saying is I'm not gonna lie to nobody and tell them that no more. Because I believe in the dream world, I be a beautiful woman that like women and we fuck bitches together for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta cheat on that. I let her go find them. Hey baby, it's time for another one. Every now and then, whenever she ready or whatever, I'm ready or whatever. But in the perfect world, that would be it, because then I wouldn't have no reason to look beyond my marriage because I know I can't be monogamous.
Well, I'm glad I got it out my system.
Well, I enjoy jumping on here with y'all. I got a call I gotta make, but I'm gonna catch y'all in the next show and come on when y'all start.
It's 10 o'clock. Good time to end the stream.
Okay.
Everybody watching. Everybody loves. That's perfect, right? End it right at 3 hours. Love, peace, so that's the one.